Welcome, welcome. Okay, that's not there yet. So we ain't there yet. We're not there. Please and thank you. Hello everyone, come on in. Alright, I was posting
If you're tired
something.
of filling out your personal info on multiple comparison websites,
Alright,
only
y'all, we
for your
got some
car
stuff
insurance quotes to
happening.
change like this, that means you probably didn't use the right app for buying insurance. But what if I told you there?
Shut your ass up. Hello everyone. Happy Tuesday. Happy Tuesday. Please and thank you. I like the light today. Y'all still ain't got it right, but you know, we gonna be alright. You know what I'm saying? We gonna be alright. We gonna be alright. Cause we gonna get you a light for this corner, but you know what I'm saying? This light seems to be doing pretty freaking well. Alrighty. Friends and family, hi. Welcome. Here and it's lining up, but it's just keeps missing a little click, like a little, but it's still. So, okay, you got this. It's okay. You got this. All right. That's what's important. And I'm just waiting for one of my other platforms to come up because the battery is dead on the phone. We couldn't find it. I had to go scouring through the house. So, anyway, long story short, how are y'all doing? Apparently I had a long weekend, but I was here, but I wasn't here. You know what I'm saying? If it make any sense. Um, it's okay. It's okay. You got this. All right. Alarm turned off. So apparently we is ready to go. All right. So, anybody, everybody that's listening. First and foremost, there has been a couple of changes. All right. Couple of new updates and some other stuff. So don't know, whether or not this applies to you or anything else. I'm gonna just tell you what I have been doing, and y'all figure it out. First things first, it smells like springtime. I keep getting the same exact feeling that it smells like spring. It's cold as, I don't know. Let's see. What is the temperature? 37 degrees. It's cold outside. But I smell spring. Also, every okay, so that's not working. Every device I have has been going through a cleanup. So I'm gonna just say this because normally we have more than these. It could be several different energies taking place because one could be springtime cleaning. Y'all know how that goes, right? So it's where, you start to out with the old and with the new and, start to tidy up and refreshing. But we are also at the end of whatever this shit is for this 2025 and get ready going to another, you know, year. Um Portals and things taking place. Remember, there's rituals and things of that nature that get performed during those times. So getting ready for those things. So preparation. Whether or not you are prepping or you're just trying to figure out how to get through, the next 24 hours. Just know and understand preparation is being done. Preparation is being done. Um, I don't know why I heard that, but then I heard a plane sounded like it was too close to be close. Um, Support Apple iPhone restore. Alright, so it's also wiping away energy. So it's several things. I don't have a pen, and apparently we need a pen. Alright. And I feel like my nose just bled, but it didn't. Okay. So I'm gonna just say what I hear. And it sounds like, Houston, we have a problem. Okay? So because I didn't have this, but I needed something to write with, because, and I also, again, take it how it resonates. Something is going on that's kind of hot and heavy, because I should be somewhere that I'm not. Mind you, it's people waiting on you. But again, that would be my fault because I didn't make note of it. Meanwhile, if I go pulling this out, it's something important. It's 9,000 other tablets here. This one is the important one. Mind you, this ain't the important one, but that's what I'm telling you. You see what I'm saying? So somebody's looking for the important one. They think it's this. So it's given ransacked. They're looking for a location of something. Everything is being purged. But mind you, somebody's missing that should have information. So it's something is happening. So I'm about to write in this book. But meanwhile, I'm really not going to write in this book. This is the book that they're looking for. It's not the book that they're looking for. Everything that's being reset and everything that's being purged, because it's documentation. Like, somebody is wiping shit from the system. Mind you, this ain't the first time that it happened. But somebody went on a mission literally to purge the system. But also, it's not being done in everybody's presence because there is a blackout. Just know, all right? Why this is taking so long, I don't know. But it says support apple.com iPhone restore, as if it wants to shut my whole entire system down and reboot it from zero. But that's been a thing. And I'm going to tell you why. On one hand, it is because that portal that I'm talking about, the 2026 thing, because whatever is going to happen on that night, or whatever is being scheduled to happen on that night, is going to be inclusion into something or exclusion into something. You can't be heavy. It can't be heavy, and that information can't travel. All right. So why can't that information travel? All right, that information can't travel. But on another side, it is wiping it away because they just don't want you to know. All right. So one hand, it just can't travel. The other hand, I'm just reset it so nobody knows anything. It's like Men in Black. Like I'm a what is that thing? That flash thing on 2026. It's entertainment purposes only, y'all. On 2026. 5, 4, 3, 2. Everybody's back to reset. Don't ask me. So if you take information or stuff is being locked or lost, I mean, not locked or lost. If stuff is being hidden, or saved, then that would be a problem. Because if I try to, okay, entertainment purposes only, book rights, okay? So if I create a scenario where I wanted to reset the whole entire world, then I can have it planned by this. I'm gonna, do something that's gonna be seen all throughout the world, right? So I can do it in the sky or whatever, and then it can be seen by everybody. So if I flash everybody at once, that's great. But the bad part about it is, if people have stuff in their safes, or people have stuff in their phones, or people have stuff that they have, stored away, hidden away. What the fuck is up with this phone? This shit should have came on by now. Like, come on now. That's not making no sense. Let's not do that. Let's make it happen. And see, now I lost the charger for y'all. But if people are storing books and things of that nature, then it still creates a system to people being able to wake up. You have to remember that for the longest periods of times, there was people that knew, or they felt like something was off. They felt like something was off. And see, this is the thing, because I don't want to have to repeat this shit. And that's crazy, because why is it doing that? Y'all. Shit just be all over the fucking place. Like, I'm telling you, it's just so much energy just all over the place. It's retarded. And to me, it gets on my nerves, because it don't even have to be that way. It could just be simple and easy. But no, it's never that way. It always has to be some type of weird ass something that gets on my nerves. Because I'm still confused as to why it's acting like the plug ain't right. Alright, so, okay, so we just gonna figure out something. So this is about to be a pivot, okay? So this is what happens. I can't stop that, but I can stop this. Alright, so it actually holds nothing. It stops nothing, okay? Alright, so we'll figure it out. Okay. Mind you, how did that already start? Alright, so we good to go. So we'll start with this. And we'll see what happens. So it could be something being monitored. Okay, so we'll do it like that. Because now something's being monitored. So I'm gonna plug this in, and then we're gonna leave it at that. Mind you, tall tales, okay? So remember that. Alright, so hey Danny. Y'all ready? It says tall tales. Tall tales come from phrases meaning stories that are exaggerated, stretched, or outright made up. Someone who lies, embellishes, or adds extra to make themselves look better. Someone who tells dramatic stories that aren't fully true. Someone who makes things bigger than they really are. A person who just can't tell the truth straight. They got to dress it up. All right. So the rapture just happened, right? Would that be a tall tale? It could also be somebody that is minimizing something that happened, because people do like to do that. So somebody would say, like, with kids are, hey Ebony, welcome, thank you for being here. Kids, people will say they tell tall tales or they tell stories, but meanwhile, what if those kids are just telling the stories of where they just came from? Just because you can't see it or you haven't seen it, don't make it not true. And so it's like, a lot of people running around here right now, they're, giving history this, then, and third. But mind you, history in itself is a tall tale. It was a lie. Um, his story, whether it be the truth or a lie, hey Toy, hey Brenda, it could be a lie for you, but true for them. All right, so two sides to every story. So if you and me do something together, anything, a crime, a book, or anything, right? You're gonna have your side of it. I'm gonna have my side of it. A person who wants to decrease their, because some people don't like to take accountability, right? So say you were in a relationship with somebody and they want to diminish their part in what they did. Of course, I'm going to say that you're a liar. I'm also going to act like, oh, I wasn't that bad of a person because, I need public opinion to be on my side. Or I need the people to be on my side. So that could be the thing too. So a downright lie, it could be so many different things. Because a person can know that they're just telling you a lie, right? Or we could just say fiction. All right. But probably the best liars or the best fictional people or the best people with imaginations could be the best storytellers or the best book writers or movie producers. So for this particular person, they may be saying, this person da 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 is a liar because, they may not understand how the person is giving the story. These people over here would say, this is the most amazing writer that has ever been, because this person knew how to bring whatever vision to the screen. And this is just a hating ass nigga. You see what I'm saying? So depends on who's talking. All right, take it how it resonates. This is also where we have to see and read between the lines. All right, so we still waiting for some people to show up because we was behind on this one. But mind you, I'm a whole day behind. All right, so I think, meanwhile, I'm exactly where I'm meant to be. But for me, the days are blending together, the nights are blending together, and everything is moving at reckless speed right now. So my schedule is thrown off. There's something happening with the timing, okay? Put that in your piggy bank and just know that. Now, what y'all didn't see that they saw is I grabbed this book. Somebody's looking for this book. Meanwhile, back at Bandcamp, ain't nobody looking for this book, okay? But this is the book that I write in, but I write in all the books. Mind you, I got a whole bookshelf right here that is full of books, and I could have grabbed any book under the sun, but I chose this one. It was not a coincidence that I chose this one. It was intentional that I chose this one because I looked them over, and this was the one that my brain said, grab this one. So if somebody was trying to look for something or steal something, because we could talk about a placement in time, because we're talking about time. Remember I said my days and my nights are blending together. And so everything that I say could mean a whole lot of everything or a whole lot of fucking nothing. And I could just be one of the greatest storytellers ever told, right? I could potentially be crazy. I could potentially be a mad scientist or genius. Right? Depending upon what anybody says. She could be da 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 da. Depending upon who found this in history, when it's written down, it's going to be determined how I get looked at, right? And so, because what's in here could be fucking phenomenal. It could be just all the amazing things about life. And so when they look me up in history, they're going to say Talisha L. Harmon was an amazing individual. She founded da-da-da-da-da. She left a legacy of this that is still here for her family, this, that, and the third. Because they found my book. And that's what I said. Right? And so, not for nothing, they just going to believe me. Because it's going to be true. Right? All right. Be mindful. Remember, I said this is for entertainment purposes only. Take it how it resonates. If it's for you, then you get it. If it's not, sorry about your luck. Now, this book is the one they're looking for. This book has all the information in it. So you have the book. They're coming to find the book. Y'all missed the part where I said it's a portal opening up because 2026 is a portal. So when 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, portal. All right. So 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, portal. Boom. Everybody gets hit. Wave a light. Nobody remembers anything. Okay? Entertainment purposes only. The best story never told. Written by Talisha L. Harmon. All right. So anyway, at 2026, the whole world gets flashed. Everybody is Men in Black. Y'all forgot every fucking thing. Now everybody's back into the Matrix. Everybody's back doing what the hell I told y'all to do. Y'all don't question nothing. Don't ask nothing. Don't touch nothing. Don't do nothing. Take your ass to work and home. Don't be out here fraternizing with the folks, okay? Period. Because this the way I want the world to be ran. Because that's the way they want the world to be ran. Because, again, this is the greatest movie never told. So, 2026, Portal Flash. All y'all forgot. Meanwhile, because this book, I have been writing in it. Because they can flash the world. They can send a beam of light up into the sky. Because of the fact that 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Celebration. Everybody's flashed. But what they didn't account for was that y'all was going to start leaving notes. And books. And remembrance. So, although you're going on about your way every day, humbug, doing da-da-da-da-da-da, hey husband, hey wife, I love you so much. He remembered that he hated her ass, and she remembered that she hated him too. But meanwhile, they don't know. Right now, they just, and love is fake. We in love. But something's not right, because, you know, today is February 2026. February 2nd, 2026. Why did I choose that day? Who the hell knows? Anyway, it's February 2nd, 2026, and all of a sudden, just me figures out something don't feel right around here. Like, something's just off. Ebony over here in her house, and Ebony's like, something just don't feel right. It don't seem right, like what's going on. So all throughout the world, all of these cameras are being shown because it's showing how Marie just came in here, and Marie is over here like, something don't feel right. It's 2026. It's February 2nd, 2026. But now I'm starting to come to memory of something. Anyway, Marie goes and looks for one of her books because now Marie, you know, needs to write something down. Right? And guess what Marie happens to look at and see? It says, you know, for Talisha L. Harmon, Talisha L. Harmon, breaking cycles, stopping patterns. People in my life cycle, third life cycle, 42 years old. But hold on, I'm not 42, I'm 49. And today is February the 2nd, 2026. And mind you, why am I missing so much time? Name my life cycle and people in a chart. Why were they ever important? What was the cycle? And did you break it? Yes. All right, so now I remembered. Because why the hell would I write this to myself? Well, because there were cycles, there was patterns, and now it's February the 2nd, 2026. And I'm over here trying to figure out what the hell has happened in the world. But now I'm finding bits and pieces. You know, those breadcrumbs that they be telling y'all about that we be leaving ourselves. And how it's important for you to write down when you get an epiphany or anything else. And you starting to realize this is not making sense. All right. The message was They only got next to you because of them. One shift triggered another. Nothing was by accident. All right, so I think we over here is talking about maybe something that falls in line. Somebody wants you to forget something. Remember, I told y'all I have a stalker. And last week I told y'all that some white man has been stalking me for years upon years. And I don't know where this white man came from or why he chose me to be a stalker to. But, you know, maybe my presence online is bothering him or something. I don't know. Either way, long story short, I told y'all last week that these types of people will create scenarios to get close to you or get near you, right? Lo and behold, and this could mean nothing or it could mean everything. So I'm gonna just tell y'all how this happened, right? So I don't go nowhere. This is how they set up scenarios. All right, I don't go nowhere. Nobody's going to be able to get next to me because I don't do anything. So they would have to choose one of my children to get next to in order for my children to incorporate, you know, da-da-da-da-da, right? Anyway, so long story short, so my son, the little one, don't know that I told y'all last week that some white man was online stalking me. And, you know, this person is acting a little, you know, dangerous. Okay, right? So if a person's going to set up a scenario and they've been stalking me for, it's 2021, it's 2025 right now. So it's been a long, long time. It's like the feds, them alphabet boys, okay? So they take time to investigate. They start piecing people. They start watching the kids and this, that, and the third, because, you know, them the only people that's going to get near. So how do I insert myself into, you know, this situation? You know, it takes time and planning. This is another reason why these types of people are dangerous. And again, could mean nothing, but could mean everything. Because I just told y'all about it, right? Anyway, long story short, so my son the other day on Sunday proceeds to tell me that he has a friend that he wants me to meet. Okay, which is cool. And again, could mean nothing, could mean everything. But nothing is a coincidence. Remember, I told you about that. All right, so anyway, he proceeds to say, this is, you know, because in black families, I don't know whether or not you know it or not, but the color of a person, when they start showing up, they start telling you about, you know, if it's not going to be, you know, they let you know. It's a white boy. All right. Okay. Instantly, my tuners went up because, you know, we just had this conversation, right? And he proceeds to say, you know, all of his, you know, whatever it is that he wanted to tell me, but not too much because, you know, my son is one of them people. He'll let me fill it out, right? Anyway, long story short, he runs down the program. The person shows up. Person don't look the age that they're saying they are. Person's story is full of holes, like holes, and holes. Nothing's adding up. It just don't make sense. So again, you know, I'm just observing and chilling, doing what I be doing, right? Minding my own damn business because, again, that's a child. Well, he's a grown man, but he's a child. He still has to make his own decisions. But for me, my decisions being made is this. I'm not going to let certain people come near me. I don't care who you friends with. I don't care who you come with. But because there's another situation happening and a person may or may not think that they're slick. Okay, so apparently you done got closer to, you know, somebody that's closer to me. And at the end of the day going in, that child got to make his own decision. So in case anybody don't know, that's not mine. He belongs to God. So whatever happens, his decisions are his da-da-da-da-da. The same way I'm telling you is the same way I told him, okay, after the fact, just so y'all know, all right? Because again, I don't want to hinder him in no form or fashion. He has his own journey, his own life. He got to do what he got to do. And whether or not, you know, it is a long, healthy one is on him and his choices, and whether or not it's a, you know, quick one is on him. Okay? But we're not going to let you make decisions for me, all right? So, Curiosity. Curiosity says, I just told y'all about a situation. So I know that this house is always on record, right? And this is another thing. I can say that the child is probably smarter than, you know, I even thought of, because the child knows that the house is on record, but nobody said anything about the house always being on record. So I don't know why a person listening to me don't know that my house is always on record. Like, it's not a game. So when you walk through the door, shit is being dropped to the internet, right? So have at it, right? Anyway, long story short, person comes in, they look older, stories full of hoes, nothing happened, and it could be all true. Like I told the person, I don't give a damn. I'm not your judge and jury. I don't care if you ran from the police yesterday, tomorrow, not my problem. I don't care. I'm not to be the judge. My thing is when my energy, and everything was cool, so, people will try to make you feel relaxed. Because if I came to do something to you, I'm not going to put you on high alert. Of course not, right? Anyway, my energy said, don't fuck with it. All right. So in the process of my energy saying don't fuck with it, my energy went and minded its own business because again, I'm paying attention because that's still my peoples, and regardless, they gotta do what they gotta do. But my energy is already saying, bitch, get somebody else to do it. Okay. However it plays out. All right. So anyway, I'm sitting right there, y'all on Twitch, because y'all wasn't around. I was streaming on Twitch. So if you go to my Twitch, if you know my Twitch, which is Spirit Light Worker 1111 over there, then it's there. So anybody, mind you, now it's uploaded on YouTube too, just so y'all know. Anyway, so y'all will see what I see, and then y'all can tell me if I could be right or if I could be wrong. Either way, y'all gonna be able to tell me, okay? So in case y'all didn't know, it's over there. Long story short, now suppose any one of y'all, Jose Leon, Camille, Ebony, whoever the hell's over there, y'all are very private, very, energetic people. Y'all communicate with God and spirits and whatever the hell else y'all communicating with. That's it. But y'all don't have no people experience, right? Y'all not dealing with that because you don't fuck with them. And somebody is trying to get to you. Somebody wants to be next to you. Somebody's trying to, do whatever it is. We don't know what these people trying to do. They just be doing what they doing, right? And your friend, your cousin, your da-da-da-da-da could be the only person that lets these people get near you because you're not going to let it happen. Now, would y'all hold the people responsible if they didn't know, or it's just going to be like, accidents happen? Long story short, I said what I said later on after the whole entire day, after the whole entire thing played out. And, people know, how I feel about situations and things of that nature. But everybody has to be mindful and be careful that the mind of these people is already gone. It's already shot. That's why they sit on the internet and, play little dumb games. That's why they have to try to, troll or whatever. You have to be smarter than these people, because even if that is the person, now I got a face to put to who's been doing whatever. And now a person can't say if anything happened, oh, it was a coincidence that I accidentally bumped into this person that da-da-da-da. No, you can't say that. You deliberately try to do da-da-da-da-da. Okay? So regardless of the fact, it puts something, a connection to the connection. And as far as I'm concerned, I'm not worried about nobody on this earth at all, period. At all. Because the same way I can live or die, so because I know I trust God, and because I know that at the end of the day I do right by people, ain't no funky ass, stalking like, it's just not gonna happen. You always gonna be a bum, and you always gonna be a creep. I can't do nothing about that. All you have to do is, change it for yourself. And again, don't know if that was the person, but I'm gonna just say that anything could be anything. Anybody could be anybody. Watch the people that the people are trying to get next to you or in your circumference, because these people are desperate. They will try anything. And the only thing I can say after that is, for those of you that are those individuals, I mean, at the end of the day, the day gonna end. Take it how it resonates. Now, along with that, all of y'all, I just told y'all on February the 2nd, 2026, all of y'all wake up and all of y'all realize something's different. Like what happened with the time from when y'all said 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and y'all was wherever you was at the ball drop, you was at the cousin's house, you was at the friend's house, you was wherever you was. What happened from this span of time to this span of time? And why does nobody remember? Because again, the days and the nights all of a sudden just start to drift together because who the hell knows? Things changed all of a sudden. But meanwhile, back at band camp, the good old trusty book gave you the information. So hide the books, hide the da 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 da. This is the reason why. And again, entertainment purposes only. They was hiding the books and getting rid of all the information because they were trying to make sure that there was no recollection from anybody on what actually happened or what actually occurred. But some of, the elders had, maps, and they had pictures, and they had books and things of that nature put in places, attics, store boards, da 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 da, this, that, and the third. And then all of a sudden, around October the 9th, 2026, for some reason, something happened and everything changed. And everybody, again, went on the Great Awakening all over again. So how did it happen? But that wasn't the end of it. The other part was you were interconnected. So if there has been a purge on your phones, emails, if you've been going through that, like you just had a sudden urge to clean up the emails, the web space, it's because that's the energy. They're purging the information. Again, entertainment purposes only. But literally, it's deleting the information. So you may go look and see something that wasn't the same as it was before, because, and that also could be the reason why when stuff started to glitch and act up, it was because the information wasn't matching. The information that was being input into the system was not the same as the information that was being taken out of the situation or the system. And the programmers didn't realize that the program had started to change some of the things that was being written there, because the system had been programmed this way. And when it got told, okay, so when it got programmed this way, and then it got told to program again, but meanwhile, somebody went through the portal and put in there, when they adjust it to do this, don't do that. Don't accept the program. So it's almost like there's hackers actually going in behind the scenes and behind the system, and they're doing, meanwhile, because the universe is going to adjust itself as many times as possible in order to put itself back into order. So when you have the, birds on this side, the birds of a feather flock together, and it's money, 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 monetization, because it's a system of analytics. All right. So remember, because we're programming behind the scenes, it's a system of analytics. And a person said they didn't understand why I said monetizing and monitor are the same exact things. Different as in, if you go to look it up on the, let me see if I can find it. If you go to look it up on the definition says they're different, but technically if you put them in concept of turning it into cash flow, they're the same. So if I monitor you, I can monetize. Monetize also, the other thing that got me with that here, right here, is weird. All right, because let me see, monitor versus monetizing. I want you to think that it's different, but look at it as the same. All right. So, monitoring involves collecting and analyzing data to assess the health and performance of systems or applications. It focuses on tracking specific metrics and alerts for issues, helping to identify problems as they arise. Monetizing, on the other hand, refers to the process of converting non-revenue generating assets into income streams. This can involve various strategies such as seller user data to advertise or generating revenue through ads. In summary, monitoring is about maintaining system health, while monetizing is about generating revenue from data and services. Turning something into money or profit. So monitoring is watching or tracking something carefully, collecting information or data, understanding trends or patterns. Example is tracking which videos get the most views, right? So it could put it into anything. Monetizing is turning something into money or profit, using information or content to earn income, making strategic decisions to maximize earnings. Example, using your top performing videos to earn revenue or sponsorship. So if I was to put all of y'all, everybody that's watching me, because y'all are part of my group, y'all here, y'all watching, they put us all, hey Majestic Grace, they put us all in one cornfield, okay? Where I'm from, there's cornfields. They put us all in one cornfield and they figure out, let me see how y'all work together, right? Because we are now going to be a science experiment. In the process of that, it's going to be some people taking bets on this shit. Because they're going to say, them black people ain't going to work together great. Or these people ain't going to work together with this person. Or this ain't going to, happen. All of a sudden, it turns into something that you can now bet on and bank on. Anything and everything that turns into a system, including all the bullshit that they're doing right now, like monitoring, but technically it's to figure out the new route to monetize, because clearly y'all done came to the conclusion that y'all not fucking with the big corporations, especially mind you, entertainment purposes only. Y'all not fucking with them because y'all found out about this and they've been doing this, that, and the third, and so da 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 da. Now I have to figure out another way. And plus, y'all not following the system. Like, I've been monitoring y'all for a very long time. Y'all don't remember they wrote books on what y'all was going to do, what the people going to do. Because technically, I need to figure out how to make money from y'all, because that's what this system is. So, however, because does anybody feel like y'all in a, episode of the Hunger Games? Or does anybody feel like, y'all are da-da-da-da-da? Like, whatever that, what's that thing? It wasn't a Hunger Games. It was... What's that shit they had with the people having on them suits and this, that, and the third? Like, they get told all these people that they would pay for whatever, was going on with their life if they come over here knowing that these people was going to perish. Is it not given? Mind you, I seen a building yesterday that they said was in Africa, right? Mind you, my mind, I must be, totally, I don't know, because this is the thing. It was something, I don't know if it's in not in Sierra Leone. It's a part of Africa anyway, but it was on one of the videos. Squid Games, yes. There's a building that is like a tunnel, a tube. It goes straight up, right? But mind you, this tunnel and this tube is apartments. It's just a round circle of, that, right? So in my mind, I'm over here thinking, damn, that would be cool to live in. Like, what I'm saying? If you get, y'all group of people and that's like y'all cell, this, mind you, you see what I'm saying? Cell. What is that? Prison. But mind you, that's not the cell that I was talking about. I'm talking about, like, this is your ecosystem, your cell, right? These are your group of people. All right. See what I'm saying? How different words, different strokes for different folks. So in my mind, I'm thinking, you get your whole group of people and this is how everybody lives. Like, you can pick this, that, and the third, da, 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 da. Meanwhile, this is the thing. It's always going to be a problem until it's not. All right? Meaning, so the apartments could be the same. All right, so we got a whole tunnel. It goes up 96 floors, and this is all our group of people. Nobody else lives here. This is just us, because this is what the scientists are monitoring, right? And so, me, Abby Grace, Ebony, and whoever else, want to go. We all going over there, right? And because this is the ecosystem that we trying to set up, we're going to figure out how we're going to, have water, like the things that we need. Clean water, fruits and vegetables to eat, whatever it is that we need. We're going to figure it out, right? Could we make it? It's going to be up to us to figure it out. So however it works out, it's going to be solely on us. As long as there's not any outside influence. Because again, they will base, trends and things of that nature on, but let's see if we get to do this. Like, how about you leave it the fuck alone? Like, that ain't never been an option for y'all. Like, stop fucking with people. Stop doing some shit. No, that's never their first thought, okay? So, if it's just left to our own devices, we will figure it the fuck out. All right? But is it going to ever be that? So anyway, long story short, I looked at it and I saw that. Well, how about this? How about the history of it as I'm looking at it and I'm seeing like such a great influence on, what this could be? Meanwhile, it was a whole dungeon ass. People was throwing people over the top. The whole middle of the building got dirt and all types of stuff. Like, why is it that it's human nature or their nature to be that? And mind you, it could just be human nature, because in my mind, right, I probably am not any better, because my first option is, God, why you ain't took them? You see what I'm saying? So instantly I jump straight to the same, like, God, get them. Like, if they not going to wake up on a daily basis and try to figure out how to make the world better, God, why are they still here? When I see videos and things of that nature, and I see little girls running from grown-ass men that are being unidentified, and again, entertainment purposes only, greatest story never told, all right? When I see little girls having to run to a stranger's house to get away from nasty-ass supposed cops and things, like, this is getting on my nerves. It's getting on my nerves in such a big way. Like, God, why you ain't got them yet? So again, you see how it easily, equates to, I could almost be the same energy, because in my mind, bitch, if I ever seen a little girl running from you, you don't get to be here. How about you? I send you to go live on an island with other grown men that like to chase go chase people. So if you ever chased anybody, bitch, you going over here. Like, this y'all island. Like, what's so hard about that? Like, if y'all want to create systems and things of that nature, put them nasty asses with each other so that way they can see how it feels. Like, if y'all like doing stuff and taking stuff, put them with other people that like doing stuff and taking stuff. This is their nature. They like this. So clearly, y'all should live on the same island. Like, it don't take much. I could possibly figure it out for y'all. I don't want to wake up on a daily basis and have to, listen or see shit. Like, how are you alive and that don't do something to your heart? How y'all people be having kids and y'all be doing this? Like, that's another thing that baffles me. Like, these niggas that have kids and still be doing shit like this. Mind you, it's funny to me how when I've been noticing that the people come up and they start taking pictures and shit, y'all be the most embarrassed group of people, but meanwhile, like, y'all be the most, hurrah when ain't nobody filming y'all. Y'all covered up. Like, this is the most, I want to do some weird shit under the guise of, because if you really proud about yourself, like, don't be a stalker, be straight up and be outright. How y'all like some real low life ass motherfucking people, but meanwhile y'all also the most hurrah ass people? Because if you riding around with mask and shit on, that don't make sense to me. Like, you a bully and a bitch at the same time, chasing little girls. I don't know, but this is the system that is, prideful of. And on another note, like, I'm not even mad at the people when they come out and they, gun-ho, racist ass, Good. Put you on an island with the rest of y'all. And y'all just stay there. Y'all, anything that infringes anybody's free will, you can't do. So you would have to get a person to say they want to come over here and do da 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 with you to do that. So if you infringe a person upon a person's free will, spiritual police gonna come and get you. That would be me. I ate. Come and get you, and we put you with the people that, like, to me, that seems to be the best system. But anyway, as I'm listening to what was happening, because I'm thinking, great ecosystem, like, damn, people can live in this, and y'all could be able to, be here to do da-da-da-da. Nope, that ain't what they was doing, y'all. They was tossing people over. It was big crime, da-da-da. Like, God. You mean to tell me? She said, not for real, it is the best system. I mean, because that's what I would think. If whatever crime you do, like, that's why I'm confused as to how you thought getting away from an eye for an eye. This is why I keep trying to tell y'all about whatever's happening. When the good book, like, all right, so this is what I said this morning. I'm going to just be honest about it. These people keep coming with this bullshit talking about God said, right? Who the fuck? Like, I'm never going to believe nothing you said, because you can tell me that God told you to do something, but meanwhile, it's only for other people. So I would think that they took an eye for an eye out because they can't commit an infraction without it being committed back. So of course, I'm a give you some shit where it says, do as I say, not as I do. That's strange to me. And it's almost like how we could be told so many things, right? But for some reason, it seems like it keeps just going over people's heads. So for years, they tell you to tell the truth, but then you live under a lie. It's not physically possible for a man to have a baby at all, period, right? It's not physically possible for anything to come out of a man other than, whatever it is, your cells, da 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 da. But somehow they sold a rib. They sold y'all a rib. Now, to me, logically speaking, you have to make it make sense. So even if you made up a story like these, like this, it has to be the most outlandish ass things. And looking into it, we all have to be kind of crazy even to still be following that, because they told us the most outlandish things. And believe it. So they keep saying, this is just one of the things. The dude Noah, remember when I told you there's a guy named Noah that says that there's about to be a flood? Mind you, people keep saying something about tsunamis. Meanwhile, y'all keep seeing the ground break open. Meanwhile, it's water, it's water, it's water. And in the comments for these people, all they keep saying is, but God said he would never flood the earth again. Who told y'all that? The same people that's been lying to us this whole time? The same people that all of y'all are waking up and all of y'all are posting about online, again, entertainment purposes only. The same people that told y'all that y'all have been uncovering every lie that they've ever told. You mean those people? And y'all still repeating what they said and holding it to the gospel in your heart? Every day you wake up to some form of foolishness, and you still holding that in your heart. Like, every time I see the comment, it baffles the fuck out of me, because I be wanting to go in there and say, who said that God said that? Them same people that y'all keep finding out that they've been lying this whole entire time? It wasn't a lie, it was a tall tale. It was just, it was just a story. Meanwhile, y'all are finding out that a lot of these stories are not real. A lot of these stories are to control, to encapture, to isolate, to hold, to bind, including the language. But meanwhile, y'all still listening to these people. The very same people that is sitting in position not to care about nothing about you. So the funny part was, something was happening today, and the people were saying that there was a lady that showed up, and apparently she works for Cinnabon or something, and she got fired because she was saying the R word. The hard R, right? Um, and apparently her crew showed up in droves, right? Droves to make sure this lady was going to be taken care of because she got fired. So, can you imagine a world that you live in where racists support their own and they make sure that, they don't go without and their kids are fed? Can you imagine that? Can you imagine a world where people got along together, period? Like, if not for nothing, I mean, it's a sad, sad state because, I'm joking and it's. But they showed up to make sure this lady in droves. From what I seen, I just woke up this morning, and all of a sudden she was at $90,000 because her community of the people who are like her wanted to make sure she was supported and taken care of. Why y'all mad? Because y'all community of like whatever it is that we supposed to be doing don't show up for, are we mad because they keep showing us that they stick together, or are we mad at them because we haven't found our community? Because for nothing, I've been raising my hand. Where are the ladies that I'm a black woman trying to figure da 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 da. Are we mad that the hard R word community shows up, or what? Because I'm not even mad at him. I don't even honestly care. Whatever happened, whatever took place, at least we know. At least, you know what I'm saying? I'm glad to know that. I'm glad to know that she won't be touching none of my food at Cinnabon. Okay? But this is also the other part of that. So, we mad at the truth, but I said anonymous. The men that show up trying to kidnap little girls and people and everything else, they always got their face covered, right? Everybody that, because they went through, and a lot of people, the majority of people that donated to that lady remained anonymous. Nobody wanted their name to be loud and proud that they're a racist. That should be more scary to you than anything. Because little do y'all know, it's your mom. It's your dad. It's your uncle. It's your cousin. They showed out in droves to support their kind. Nothing wrong with it. You may be mad at it. I mean, but as far as I'm concerned, I just want to know who did it. I wouldn't be mad at them at all. I wouldn't even been mad at if they put their own name there. If they put their whole entire name there and literally put their ass to the screen and everything, I wouldn't be mad at them. I would be thankful to know that, that was the person that did that, because now I know that I'm not going to patronize you. I'm not going nowhere near you. I'm not doing any of that. Yeah, it is anonymous again. But that's the way it keeps being. Like, it's the thing, like, you got to remember, we dealing with people who step into the light, but mind you, the people who step into the light, you know what I get? I get targeted. I get called out of my name. I get everything, but apparently support, because, their community comes and supports them. They have our community, the light people, hiding, mostly because you're going to get targeted, you're going to get da-da-da-da-da. Whatever happens, for them to try to, drive you crazy, this, that, and the third, we're going to get a lot of that. But is that not showing y'all something? Their community showing up in droves for them. What y'all community doing? And I'm talking about whoever community. Whatever community it is, I can tell you what's happening, because my community is like, where they at? So if that don't say something to you, they like to hide under the shadows somewhere, distracted. Yeah. Meanwhile, they doing proud rallies, and this, that, and the third, and everybody else is acting like they missing it, but they want to be mad. Then the people said, we need to what was they saying? We need to report it. What you reporting it for? Them her people. Like, let her people support her. What are y'all mad for? The thing that I'm mad at is that they, felt like they needed to remain anonymous. Put your whole name right there so that way I can see, so I can say, okay, I'm going to go this way. Like, I'm just not going to do that. But this is the way this world operates. Under the shadows, in the dark, behind the scenes. But, once it gets exposed, then it's hooray for you because you said, hip hip hooray, you was the one that used it. We know that you are this. That means we know we got your back. But she about a dumbass too, though. Because what does she think she gonna get? Again, I'm not judging. But she can continue on the lineage of, whatever that is, because I don't know. Again, I ain't judging. I ain't got nothing to say. Point of it is where my community at? Where are the people who are waiting on the truth, expecting the truth, okay with the truth? And I want to build what we need to build, or do what the hell we need to do on the flip side of that. Because I ain't got time to be distracted by the fact that she said whatever the hell she said, because I don't care. I honestly don't care. And furthermore, she used the N-word. This is the other part of that. I think they said they were Somali or something. And to me, I don't care that she called them that, because at the end of the day, y'all need to start learning what you are anyway. It be for me, it's always the blacks that act like they not the blacks. So for me, I don't care that she said it. That may be horrible. Talk to God about it. I keep talking to God about it, because the Africans, y'all be lying. Like, y'all people be coming to us and telling us that y'all don't fucking like the black Americans. But yet, when it's convenient, and this is why I keep trying to tell the black Americans, the enemy of the enemy is not my friend. And all skin folk ain't kinfolk. They black, but they don't know they black until one of them go and cuss their ass out, and then all of a sudden they rallying online for the black people. You not black, remember? Eat it how we had the sandwich. It was cold when we got it, so you don't want to eat it cold too? Anyway, movies be crazy, right? Because they imitate, reality. And it's not until it starts happening to, everybody else that all of a sudden now it's a problem. No. It's still the equivalent of. It's the same sandwich. It was turkey and cheese when we got it. 3 days old. It's the same turkey and cheese sandwich. You just not used to eating old meat. It's all right. They cure hams and things of that nature, put some salt, some, whatever the hell, pepper and other shit, and they leave it out for 3 years. They still eat it. It's fine. You gonna be okay. We already endured that. So until a couple more of y'all get called that, guess what? Y'all keep acting like y'all not a part of this community because y'all don't like us. And that's sad. It's crazy how every time I turn around, it's always, after the fact. Mind you, then, because y'all, this shit keeps really, really getting out of control. So, apparently, there's a thing that now you're not even able to cover up your head. Like, y'all people, I don't even understand. So, throughout history, again, some more shit. You can't cover up your head. You got to cover up your head. Your head's too graceful. Like, the fact that the heads even exist seems to be the problem to me. Because whether or not you cover them or not, it's just that they always going to be mad. Always going to be mad. So, apparently, and I don't understand why they don't realize, not everybody that covers their head is Muslim. Just so y'all know. All right? And not everybody that covers their head covers for a religious reason. Okay? People cover their head just because they cover their head. And apparently somebody didn't know I was black. Go figure. So, the fact that I cover my head and I keep my head covered, sometimes here and there, is a problem for somebody. And they told me that, I need to stay out of black people business. Well, I'll be damned. Cause if I'm gonna go off genealogy and DNA, I'm gonna be in every fucking body business. Everybody business. All right. But the fact that somebody looked at me and said that because I have my hair wrapped, that I can't be black, and what else they say? Mind you, because I meant to tell y'all this. This happened about a week or so ago. When a person said that. Hey girl. Hey Magical Kai. Hey. Yeah. Apparently. Do y'all do realize that a lot of the Muslim women that come over here don't cover their heads? Like I was in a store talking to one of the men. What you supposed to be then, girl? I don't know, cause I don't get it. But either way, covering your head, it makes you not black. Which I'm confused because I thought we was the real deal Holyfield, but I guess that don't even matter. And anybody that has ever come over here, and this is another thing I keep saying, people, and I'm don't say you tired no more. I'm gonna just tell y'all that, because I don't want to say I'm tired. I'm gonna say I'm ready. I'm ready. I'm ready. So when I say I'm ready, it's that other version, because I'm not tired of anything. I'm ready. I'm ready to say. I'm ready to do. I'm ready. Okay. So I'm ready. I'm ready for people to understand that. Stop judging a person by a short or a reel or a sound bite. Okay. So I'm just saying it like that, but this is just in general, meaning they get a snippet of you. Excuse me. They get to see a small version of you, either through somebody else's eyes, or somebody's. Yeah, we don't get tired. We motherfucking ready. Shit, we don't get tired. We fucking ready to go. Okay, so bring it. And which is also another thing. Like, people fail to understand, you don't know where a person's journey has led them or where a person's taken them. And so we not running. We ready. So whatever you bringing, okay, when? Like, why you gotta be sneaky about it? But mind you, just so y'all know, they not sneaky about it because they doing it in your face, but they are being sneaky about it because, I don't want you to know that I exist, but I'm trying to play in your face. But meanwhile, because I need your face to play in. Like, I don't have nothing else better to do. You see what I'm saying? Either way, long story short, when I told y'all that the lady that said it was too early, it was never too early. It's always going to be right on time. Just like I told y'all, I was a day behind and I'm a day late. I'm a day late, but also I am where I needed to be. So by my schedule, I feel like I'm a day late because my nights and my days are now starting to blend together. I don't have a compass of day and night anymore. Go figure. How? Because it's not right. Something is not right. And a person said that I was saying what I was saying, but I wasn't saying what I was saying. I said what I said, and it was 29. Remember I said it was a leap year? It was an extra day because instead of it being 365, it would be 366. But another thing is, have y'all ever matter of fact, I got something that I'm going to advertise to y'all, and it's going to be important. So once I advertise it, you'll see why. Okay? So you can get it or don't get it, but either way, get it or don't get it. All right. But the point of it is when I start saying shit to y'all, you'll know what it means if you know what it means. And they was mad because literally the lady came over here like, you're supposed to just tell me. Bitch, I don't gotta tell you nothing. Tell your mama to tell you. I said it the way I said it, and if you don't like the way I said it, this is my channel. Go figure out a channel where they just gonna tell you some bullshit anyway. But meanwhile, I said what I said, and the reason why I said it the way I said it is because you ain't the only bitch here. Neither am I. Neither are they. You understand? Either way, if you've been drug along through this whole entire ordeal, you know the reason why shit gets done the way it gets done. Because those little minion ass bitches, they want to be over here doing da 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 da, like, nah, bitch, you ain't just gonna get the easy walk through, because that's not how we do it. That's not how it gets done. Mind you, we way smarter than we actually knew, because when we heard it, hey Christy, the message is held for review. Who said what? What y'all said? Exactly. How couldn't they that you such a girl? I don't know why they took your thing down, but she said that's crazy. How couldn't they tell you are a beautiful melanated goddess queen? They told me I wasn't black. They told me that I didn't understand because I ain't black, but I've been black my whole entire life. I met a girl like that about 2 months ago, and she was so mad that I had all the secrets, but I wanted to hide them all. And mind you, it's not even a thing. Like, we don't know who the hell your ass is. That's the other part. Like, people be forgetting. Like, y'all just be the skin suit. They be waiting to get close and everything else because they be trying to touch so they can jump and everything else. Like, no, 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 no. No way, no hey. No way, no how. No, no. Not gonna happen. Either way, the people don't know. They just don't know. That's why they be getting mad, because they want you to be so, like, tell me. Bitch, if you don't know, then it's not meant for you to know. But the ones that know be knowing. And so with that being said, everybody that's supposed to have the information got the information. We can't just be out here giving y'all stuff that, you ain't supposed to be privy to. It's like your security clearance. Why you mad at me? Because your spiritual security clearance is at 0. That's not my fault. If your spiritual security clearance was a little bit more, then they would have told you. But you're not going to be over here. And then, I had a girl one time fucking asking me a bunch of bullshit, right? And then got mad at me because I wasn't telling her nothing. So then she decides that she needs to go hang with some other people. And then people be wondering why they be getting their ass handed to them, because you ain't trying to figure nothing out. You trying to be a happy-go-lucky ass, let me get the information the easy way ass bitch. And then all of a sudden you be wondering why certain things happen to your ass. Well, because they was trying to tell you the whole entire time, don't go do that. Figure some stuff out. Sometimes it's meant for you just to figure it out. It's not going to make any sense until it makes some sense. So, you can't be mad at me. I gave you what I needed to give you. It's like, remember I told y'all before, I was mad because when, I glitched and everything and I went to the tarot community, dumb bitches was over there singing songs and everything else, pissed me the fuck off because I'm trying to get the information that I need to get and y'all over here fucking singing. Mind you, that very night, because I was upset and, spiritually, that wasn't in alignment with, what I was needing to be doing. Spiritually, my spirit said, go upstairs, literally just like this. Go upstairs and grab this. I went upstairs and grabbed this. Do you know when I opened this, it literally was on the page of why that was happening. Like, a lot of y'all just don't believe in your own spirit or your own soul, and that's the reason why certain things happen. When God tell you to do something, you don't do it because you be hesitant. Oh, it's the last da-da-da-da, or this, it's the da-da-da-da. Oh, I can't because da-da-da-da. You don't never give yourself a chance to see a miracle taking place because you don't listen to the thing that they told you to do that moves into the next miracle. You be holding on to, no, I can't do that because, if I step out on faith for something, then, so you be the hindrance to yourself. It's just like when I came over here to the internet to say, whatever it was I was saying, right? And I happen to think about this. I happen to think about this recently. Because I'm over here like, God, why, when I came to the internet and I told the story about everything that was happening to me, right? And, nobody was believing. Everybody was trying to tell me, something was wrong, da-da-da-da. Do you know how many people I done seen come to the internet and say that? And then, everybody just listens very attentively. They try to get the people help. This, that, and the third, da-da-da-da-da. Meanwhile, I had to be everything under the sun but a person that was making any sense. It wasn't until there was evidence and things of that nature that, that was out of my control. Like, what made y'all think that I had a character that just needed, like the little girl that cried wolf? I ain't never been that bitch. So why is it that y'all people that knew me, because these were all my questions. Like when Yeshua told Peter, I'm praying for you that your faith fail because people get listen. To me, it'd be weird how the people that know you the most will be the first ones that will discount your character. Like, motherfucker, I'm the most sanest person you knew. So if anything happens, like, y'all know I don't be out here lying. I don't got no reason to lie to nobody. So why would that be the first thing that y'all would go to? So now I'm feeling fucked up because now that let me see, like, you don't believe in me. You can't believe in me. Because if you did believe in me, like, if you come to me and you told me it's a unicorn standing in the front yard, what we need to do about it? How we going to take care of it? Like, we can't have the unicorn out here because the people going to come and they going to try to get the unicorn. So what we need to do? Where we going to hide the unicorn at? You see what I'm saying? Like, I'm going to be there. Like, yo, it's a leprechaun around the corner. And, you know, he out here, da-da-da-da. But what we need to do with the leprechaun? Let's go figure out, you know, how we can keep the leprechaun safe. Because, like, it's a whole demon around this bitch, and it's living in this person. Like, y'all know about demons, devils, and warlocks, witches, da-da-da-da, entertainment purposes only. Y'all know about all these things, but why y'all don't know about all these things? It's in y'all book. My mom said I was crazy, turned my whole family against me. They never loved me no way, apparently. That's the way it make you feel. Because that's the way it make you feel. Cause ain't no way on the first, like, I mean, the hat only dropped one time. Like, this the first time. Y'all ain't never seen me go through none of these things. I may have gone through them, like, quietly without, you know what I'm saying, da-da-da-da-da, different times. Nobody's ever seen it. And so this is the first time that I trusted y'all enough to put y'all in my business and y'all try and play me. Like, that's how I felt. Y'all try and play me for real. And now I don't like that because why would you try to play me like that when you know, like, I handles business. I takes care of, like, you know, I done a lot of shit for a lot of people. And that's how y'all gonna try to play in my face? I mean, but guess what? Thank God that you seen it. Because again, I keep saying, I'm glad. I'm also glad. Even right now, again, same scenario, going through the same exact, you know, okay, this happened in this year. This is, so something that's playing out from, I want to say, it got to be 2010. It's got to be, yeah, it's got, no, it's got to be 2008. So something playing out from 2008. Do y'all know what happened in 2008? I don't know why every time I stay here, my nose get the snottiest. All right, it says a lot happened in 2008, but the biggest is the most defining event was a global financial crisis. All right, 2008 was defining event was the global financial crisis. Here's a clear breakdown. Global financial crisis, the Great Recession. This was most significant event. It happened because banks gave risky loans. Yeah, that's what I be saying. She said, see, hell nah, but she bringing up somebody about when I was a kid, but won't tell me what. Because that's they trying to keep you, you know, focused on some bullshit. Don't let them. Housing prices crashed. Major financial institutions collapsed. Lehman Brothers went bankrupt. AIG had to be bailed out. Millions lost jobs and homes. U.S. and other countries entered a deep recession. Stock markets around the world crashed. Barack Obama was elected president. Barack Obama was elected president, became the 44th president of the U.S., first black president in American history. Election brought record voter turnout. Gas prices spiked worldwide. China hosted the 2008 Summer Olympics in Beijing. Cyclone Nargis devastated Myanmar. What's a cyclone? Is that like a spinning thing? All right, so let me see what this number means because this number is important. Mm-hmm. It is so weird that every time I sit here is when that starts to happen. It's like my allergies start to act up every time I come and sit here. Mind you, when I leave from here, nothing's gonna be wrong. Before I started sitting here, nothing's wrong. But as long as I'm sitting here talking to y'all, something is like, it's mucus. Like, I don't know what the hell that is. We gonna get down to the bottom of it though, because I'm starting to make more and more note of it, that it happens only when I come here, and I don't like it. So we got blank as a rare and powerful, and mind you, I'm not gonna tell y'all what the number is because I don't want to. All right, but it came from somewhere in here, so I'm gonna just tell y'all what it means and what it says. That cyclones are like tornadoes but bigger, like that fucking rain that's about to come, mind you. And the other reason why I'm gonna tell y'all that I believe in the rain story, and I'm gonna tell y'all the reason why right now. And it could be nothing or it could be something, but literally, I feel like it's something. I feel like some water is about to rise because around me, my area is showing me that the water needs somewhere to go. And so it's almost like it's trying to save me, but it's giving me warnings like this is going to flood and you're going to need this to make sure that there's, it kind of, and I don't know, it can still be damaging and everything else, but literally something keeps showing me that there is some water. And mind you, I'm in a 100-year flood zone. And it done flooded. I remember I took y'all to the back and I already showed y'all multiple times one time when it flooded back there and what was happening. You might be channeling me. I have mucus that sits on my chest since I was a kid. Yeah, every time I sit here, it's something that happens that I don't know what that is, but it's weird. All right. So this number is a rare and powerful sequence that carries themes of stability, alignment, completion, and financial transformation. Divine protection, foundation, stability, discipline, and spiritual support. Divine timing, partnership, balance, and things aligned behind the scenes. Infinite abundance, cycles closing, money flow, and stepping into a new chapter. Excuse me. All right, overall, you're being supported while major cycle closes on a new path, especially financial or purpose related. It opens you up for, it opens for you, no, especially financial or purpose, mind you. Okay, so this is another thing. Tone and pitch. Tone and pitch, right? I'm gonna write it down because then I'm gonna tell y'all, make sure that I don't forget. Because I literally for days was supposed to come tell y'all this. And mind you, it must still be not have been delivered because it would go away if I was supposed to not remember it. So somebody else would have delivered the message. Apparently nobody else delivered the message. Or maybe they did and I'm just ready to come up to the end of it. Okay. So you're being supported while major cycles close and a new path, especially financial or purpose related. It opens up for you. Stay focused, stay humble, and trust the timing. What you lose is being replaced with something aligned. So 1111, or it's 111. I don't know if y'all remember when we used to do that on this channel. It was on over here. It was like a blessing or something. So be mindful of that. Stay focused, stay humble, trust the timing. What you lose is being replaced with something aligned. 222. It gave a tip. Remember, so again, when I showed y'all something, y'all may be looking at it in a way, but guess what? It was meaning something. So if you saw it, then you saw it. All right? You see what I'm saying? For real, look, that was the look. I gave you the information. Okay, so another set of information. How do you break a stronghold? If you know how to break a stronghold, it's a call. But mind you, that was also the thing on how do you talk to something and how do you move a mountain. Period, Abby Grace. You feel it. So that's also how you move a mountain. You tell it to move. Mind you, the evidence was there. The medicine was there because that's what they gave it. It was medicine. So Abby Grace, that's medicine. And be mindful that what is the thing that they're talking about right now? You know, everybody talking about that 3D, da 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 da. So if that's medicine, Abby, what is the other thing doing to you? So you know what I'm saying. So she know. Anyway, but that's also how you break a stronghold. That's also how you become spiritually lighter. That's also how you rewrite the blueprint. That's also how you get the download. So end of an old money pattern, a new higher source of income being guided towards long-term stability, aligning with paths that bring both purpose and profit. Amen. Right? Love meeting, a relationship cycles ending or shifting. A new healthier connection is forming. Divine timing is at play. Stability is being restored. Kill it. It's a funeral. All right? So I was dressed for a funeral because it died. You're not losing. You're being realigned. Mind you, when it happened, when I got dressed, because mind you, I'm a day behind. I had this on yesterday. All right. So I'm not 24 hours into it yet, but I had this on yesterday. And so yesterday should be Monday. Today is Tuesday. But it's actually Monday because it's Wednesday where somebody else is. So what day is Monday and where is Monday at right now? What day is Monday? Who got Monday right now? Anybody know? So it says right now, with today being Tuesday, December the 9th, 2025, for you in the U.S., anywhere behind your time zone could be on Monday. Here's places where it could still be Monday. Hawaii, American Samoa, where the hell is that at? Tahiti, Cook's Island, and Niue. Where the hell is these places at? All right, so Hawaii, I know Hawaii has connections here because I have a super boyfriend from Hawaii that shows up here and there on the channel. Not really, but for real. Like, they've been on my channel since 2019. So they'll show up here and there. Every time they show up, they bring me a gift and then they leave and never show up for a whole nother year. A matter of fact, you might remember him. Abby Grace, I don't know if you was here when they showed up last time. And I think he gave me $100 and then he left and I ain't seen him since. So for some reason, that's been the gift every year. It's weird. But I like it. Or it might have been 50. I don't know. But I remember a couple of times the same person shows up. They're from Hawaii. American Samoa is Hawaii. Okay, so where my Hawaiian boyfriend at? He must be around then, all of a sudden. Tahiti. Where is Tahiti at? Oh, hold on. Niue. But Niue sounds like Neo. It's Niue. Niue is one of the last places on Earth to move into a new day. It's usually 6. Why is it written like that? Neo is one of the last places on Earth to move into a new day. Like that, I guess that's the last place that it turns in. Ain't that crazy? So the beginning of something and then this is the end. So the ending of, but mind you, the message is talking about the end. And this is the last place where the day changes. Okay. Niue is one of the last places on Earth to move into a new day. It usually is 6 hours behind Eastern time. So when it's early Tuesday morning for you, it's still Monday in Niue. All right, I want to know where Niue is. Yes, where the fuck is that at? Well, I can tell you the exact time there based on your current location and time. Anybody ever heard of this? Like, I'm telling you, the shit that they be giving us, yo, be crazy. So right now it is 3:47 a.m. on Monday, December the 8th in NIU. Where the hell? Let me see NIU on the map. Where is NIU at on the map? NIU is a tiny island country in South Pacific Island. Here's the easiest way to picture it on the map. Where's NIU located? It's northwest. It's Miss Kelly, New Zealand. On the right, you have Hawaii and the Americans. NIU sits in the middle, closer to New Zealand. That's Miss Kelly. Miss Kelly's in New Zealand, south of Samoa. So you said Samoa is in Hawaii, Polynesia. Okay, so where is that one at? American Samoa, Tahiti. Tahiti. All right, we might need to write these islands down because apparently I want to buy an island. Period. All right. We making magic here. And period. This might be the thing. They said where you want to move to, it's going to be one of these places. Maybe. Tahiti. French Polynesia. Do they speak, what languages do they speak in these places? Polynesia, Cook's Island. All right. Let's see what language these people got. You might be channeling. Okay. NIU has 2 official languages. Neo, Polynesian. This is all still Polynesian language related to Tongan and Samoan. This got to be around the same area. These places got to be around the same area because they're using the same words. Spoken by the local Niuan people, it has its own sound and vocabulary. Widely used in government schools and daily life. Most people in NIU speak both Niuan and English. All right, let me look up this because I need to know something else. Because something is happening. Oh, y'all, because I heard, I hope they're okay. Because you keep hearing people saying something about tsunamis and things of that nature. Where am I going? Right here. Hopefully that's not the location. Because I don't know how big that is, but I don't know. Alright, where we at? Google, where you go? Because I need to know something. Alright, let's see. Because these are people, y'all, do we need to know? These are folks right here. Let's see. Since, why the fuck is it always these people? Alright, since NIU is part of the realm of New Zealand, most diplomatic relationships on behalf of NIU are conducted by New Zealand. NIUans are citizens of New Zealand, and Charles NU's head of state is in capacity of as king. But y'all, the thing that is getting me is it's the picture, because I told y'all every time it's a picture of people where shit be at, Prime Minister of New Zealand, Richard Seddon, and the Patu Incan King of NIU. Oh, no, but why they got this man right here, back here? Anyway, if you look it up on Google, it's there. In 1889, the chiefs and rulers of NIU, in a letter to Queen Victoria, asked her to stretch out towards us your mighty hand, that NIU may hide herself in it and be safe. Listen, I'm trying to figure out why everybody thought that we need to be is surrounding by a lot of water, though. Exactly. But why are these people keep submitting to these people right here? That's starting to be a thing too, because y'all know how I keep saying Game of Thrones. I've been telling y'all for a long time. We're still playing the Game of Thrones. So, we got one mighty warrior that came up. Where is the rest of these niggas at? Because something ain't going right, whether or not y'all realize it or not. And pretty soon, again, for entertainment purposes only, because again, we're talking about the greatest story never told. The Game of Thrones is a thing. These people done a whole lot of shit just based off of writing illegal documents and papers and da-da-da-da-da, telling y'all that I am now the acclamation over your land and your property, and I'm just going to start shifting y'all around and moving y'all around. Like, literally, are y'all not paying attention to the same thing that, happened in the movie previously is happening again? And people are being displaced into, like, we just playing musical chairs, and we gonna send y'all asses over here, and y'all gonna be over here, and y'all gonna go over here, and y'all gonna go over here. Meanwhile, back at band camp, somebody's missing. Mind you, I know y'all heard me, because somebody should be saying something. Meanwhile, y'all act like y'all don't see what already done took place. I said something when the first shit happened, and mind you, I was sitting in that chair when I watched all them people, that just paid that $100,000 get away with some stuff that everybody act like, oh, this is normal. That's not normal. But it is normal for them. It better start being normal. And somehow, matter of fact, I'm tired of fucking talking, because literally this shit is starting to get on my nerves, because I ain't never seen such, like, God. Because in my mind, like, this would have already been over. Like, this would have been over. Y'all are so lucky that I wasn't in charge, because literally this would have already been over. Everybody that don't know how to act, like, you talking about a motherfucking 1x1 and 2x2, bitch, because you fucking up the peace, all right? And we like it peaceful around here. It's not peaceful. Like, y'all not giving peaceful. Like, the people are not peaceful, God. So can you please get them, because this is what they do. They go sit they big fat. Let me show you the picture. And it's always the same scenario. It's fucking weird. Like, I'm tired of seeing it already. Remember I said. Like, why are we still sitting idly by and watching this shit show? Because remember they said tall tales. And one thing about it, they damn sure gonna tell some. Now, you see the Indian chief right here? Who's sitting behind? What looks out of place? Two things look out of place. Why is he over here behind this man? He don't belong behind this man. He belong over here with this one. To me, this looks like a picture that's forced. It's like fucking Beauty and the Beast. It was such a beautiful love story. It was my favorite one up until I figured out that, a bitch got kidnapped. I traded places with my dad to set my dad free, and then you held me hostage. Why would this man be standing behind a chief? The man who belongs to that place should be standing behind the chief. But no, because what they did was, it's a power move. Like, we look at pictures and we be saying, oh, that's such a great picture. No, it looked like a hostage situation. It's a power move. If he say the wrong thing, then this nigga right back here is... Beauty and the Beast is a kidnapping story. Every one they put out is always a kidnapping story. A stealing story. And then they end up being heroic in the end. Everything has been stolen. And so now this is where the problem is. And it pisses me off even that, because how did we get here? I'll tell you where, or I'll tell you why. Because no matter how many times say we don't care and we don't, like, go on and go, please leave us alone and go on and get, right? It done went too far. And the same way they know it, because the bad part about it is what they gonna do, they don't care. They will come through and clean this motherfucker down, because guess what? That's their demeanor and behavior. We gonna be over this bitch saying, oh, well, we shouldn't do that. Why? Because if you don't, they going to. And if you force my hand, I was calling God to get y'all this whole entire time. God, please, to get them. I don't want to do the thing that they get ready to force me to do. God, please and thank you. Can you please get them? Because I don't want to have to do the thing that... But guess what? What if you the thing that God sent to get the job done? What if you are the thing that God sent in order to get the job done? Because nobody else gonna do it. These niggas ain't gonna do it. These niggas is girls. They're girls. And it don't seem like none of our men is going to be the ones, except for Ibrahim. You already seen what the fuck he did. He's going to be the only one. Because these over here is scary and they worried about ass. They worry about, figuring out how to, have a passport to go to a different country to freak on the weekends. Meanwhile, they try to send this nigga a bitch and he said, hell to the no. Hell to the no. And again, I don't want no beef and I don't want no problem. I'm over here like motherfucking Switzerland trying to figure out like how do we not, but it's like this is the hand that they keep provoking. Like this is the stab to the back. Such a horrible movie. It ends up in all the worst ways. And I don't know if y'all seen Django, but we already out here shucking and jiving and shit. Meanwhile, having to, do a little extra for, a little something strange for a piece of change because of the fact that this is how, or if you don't, then now I'm mad because you won't do something a little strange for a piece of change. Like, because who the fuck do you think you are? God, get them. Please. Fast. Because it's only going to end up, y'all seen the picture? It keeps being the same picture. Keeps being the same energy. You can't be mad when you're being told to your face. You're being told to your face. And with anything and everything, it's not always a bad person, because you got to remember, I already said, it's energy. It's energy. So why do that keep showing up under the same face though? I don't understand. It's almost like, because I said it every time black. So apparently it must be on every time white. Excuse me, because it keeps showing up in every picture that you're shown to the tune of even Jesus. They couldn't even let that be a thing. So at some point in time, we're going to have to believe the system that's showing us that you came from a rib. Meanwhile, I ain't seen no ribs deliver nothing yet. I ain't seen a rib push out nothing yet. I mean, you can, don't listen to me because they have told y'all the truth so much for everything. So I'm going to just say that, do with that information what you will, but where is my people at? Like, where is my I need to know, because ain't no way y'all God gonna tell me, and I keep saying the same exact thing. Them contracts got to be a lie. Them contracts got to be a lie. Because ain't no way I would have said yes. And you mean to tell me all my warriors was going to turn into bitches? You mean to tell me all my warriors, like, mind you, all the masculine energy is in the females, and only the females have something to say, especially when it came to childbirth, the appearances on this earth and everything else, and you mean to tell me all my warriors lined up and said, yo, you came from a rib, God, you clearly didn't give me all the cards that I needed in this lifetime, because I've been asking for these people the same way you've been telling me sit here and ask for these people since 2020, December 8th, 2020. And all I'm getting is this. And the only image that we see that we could be proud of, that's making leaps and bounds, all the rest of y'all is just sitting on the internet trying to figure out how you gonna get a Bentley, or try to figure out how you getting ready to, you know, stun on the next person. Like, that's not my nigga, that's not my man. Hey Mike. Yeah, that's not it. And again, greatest story never told, entertainment purposes only. But I'm God, get him. Cause you mean to tell me you woke us up and you ain't give me a fork to deal with? Because clearly something's not right. Mind you, I'll even take the man, what's his name, the one that just pulled up, the one that is on social media that had the handmaiden and the other wife. At least he showed up. And at least he wasn't scared. But I tell you what, this the crazy part. If in fact that man had any type of sex appeal, it'd have been bitches lined up from Kingdom Come to Timbuktu to go out there and hang out in that tent with that man and the handmaiden and the da-da-da-da-da. But at least he opened his mouth and he claimed the land. What y'all doing? Because last time I checked, and this is one of the reasons why I said to people running, how you going to run from your home? How you going to run from your house? Because if you leave the house, guess what? You forfeit the land. And now they're in charge. They already in fucking charge. But guess what? If you leave it, they definitely got a foot in. And now you might never get this shit back. At some point in time, you have to understand that now's the time. We only got now. Now is the time. This shit is in shambles anyway, to begin with. So when the movie started and the credits started to roll, and y'all already saw that people was doing whatever the hell they wanted to do, it was just shit being scattered all over the place and nobody listening, and everybody sat like, I'm so confused as to how people think that there is a system that works for them when everybody sat their ass in that seat from 1962. And nobody has done anything with the amount of documentation, paperwork, and everything else that showed da-da-da-da-da. Like, I'd have been went back on their asses. Like, how you gonna stop me? Because now I'm right here, and this is what I'm gonna do. Mind you, they had everything they could do. And technically, even the fact that this nigga showed up over here is making me think, and God forgive me, because, you know, I don't mean talk about you like that, but nigga, 2008, and you mean to tell me, so what was that? Get ready to be the fall guy? Like, because to me, that's what it was given. The fall guy for everything. You mean to tell me that a suit interrupted every fucking thing, but meanwhile, it's people running around here doing all of it? Like, the truth was being given. And that's another reason why you can tell that the system is faulty and it already failed. Because when they got let in, you know what they thought? Oh, this is going to be a person that's going to go read some documents and then they're going to make some changes, da-da-da-da-da. Regardless of whether or not, like, the option had been made. Either you was going to do the right job or they was going to do, you would have had to do that, and they would have had to known that that's what you was going to do, because of the fact that I would have already started making the changes. So to me, the test was for that man is, if you're going to get in this office, in this place, and you're going to start revealing that this ain't right, this ain't right, this ain't right. No, he played ball. And what did I tell y'all? If you see something, you don't say something, you just as guilty as the people. So even the black man or supposed black man, because again, it's always convenient. It's convenient when they want to choose to be black. Because again, and that's all y'all, and I don't give a damn. I don't care whether it be Somali, African, whatever nation, all of y'all treat us over here like y'all don't like us. When y'all go with y'all families, y'all don't like us. And the only reason why y'all would want to even try to now insert yourself into is because y'all are trying to lay claim to something that don't really fucking belong to y'all anyway. So you'll pass then. I don't like that. And I don't like that because, one, if you're gonna be a go along to get along ass bitch, that's the Indian people. Everybody did the same exact thing. And again, I ain't judging. I'm just saying that at this moment in time, remember, entertainment purposes only, that if you never said nothing and you went along with the charade as it was, you are just as guilty. If you try to act like I didn't exist because it benefited you, and now that it don't benefit you anymore, but it now benefits you to be like y'all giving me, I don't like that. I would never want that on my team, because you're gonna turn code on me. The minute you get a chance, you're gonna turn code on me. And that's fucked up. So again, I can't trust nobody other than an energy, is what I keep trying to say to y'all, and y'all better get into it real quick, because otherwise everybody is playing for what they're playing for. You're only going to win when you find the energies that are like you. It don't matter what color they are. The energy is just going to come because it's going to be the same. So you won't be fighting against a color, a creed, a nothing. Because some of the people ain't going to look like you. Some of them people going to be different, but the energy is going to be the same. It's going to be a good energy. One that you can't cover me up. You can't sit me in a place and then tell me that I'm the ruler of the free world and then I can't rule the free world. I got to sit and do what you said. But meanwhile, they get to do something different? No. If you want me to do the job, you have to get me to do the job, the real job. Because if that's the case, then let's just let it fail on what you did. Because clearly, their energy has all been the same. We have been walking into a disaster this whole entire time. And so, with that being said, when that man in 2008 sat his ass in that seat, he wasn't for me either. He was not for me either. When an energy shows up that's going to be like mine, it's going to be one that protects everybody, not just their kind. It's protecting the energy of preservation of the world, not just a person or their family. That's not how that goes. The energy is going to protect everybody because the energy knows the benefit in everybody. So for all of the information that we all keep getting and everybody keeps doing things, so you're not going to fool me with the fact that you're going to put a black nothing. Because unless it's a black, a regular black, I'm not fucking with you. Don't ask me to vote for nobody, because guess what? Don't give a damn about this system. Ain't no way. And if you still want to be voting into this system, if you thinking about that's the way it wants to go, like literally at this point, God get them all. And literally we need to create two different worlds or two different systems or something, because that system don't fuck with me. That, like, it's not my fault. That system is showing me that it don't fuck with me. So you can't say I did that. All I want to do is just live and be okay. Live, be okay, be happy, enjoy, whatever energies come along that belong with me. Don't care about the color. If your energy's fucked up, it's fucked up. Maybe that's, the wrong way to live, but, go figure. I tried it y'all way don't work. Y'all way is always trying to figure out how to hurt, harm, or endanger a select group of people, mind you, because it's not the same as yours, or because it's not, whatever it is you deem to be, your life don't matter. Like, how the fuck you gonna tell me my life don't matter when meanwhile I swam and I fight hard just to get here too? I want to laugh. I want to be happy. I want to enjoy. I don't want to have to always give like, oh, today we're involved in this. Like, that's weird. Are we ever going to wake up and it be a happy day? Like, the government decided that they should shut the hell up and go ahead and close down and, let the people. Is it ever going to be that? Or it's just always going to be a thing like, oh, the government decided to not feed the homeless. Bitch, after you made them homeless. The government decides not to feed the fucking, and again, entertainment purposes only. The government decides not to take care of the people that they sent to war. Like, they should have been the first niggas you was taking care of. Are you fucking crazy? Like, why is there not a whole base or a whole area that is retired, da 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 da, and if I find out you're homeless, nigga, you get sweet A, da 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 da, it's a whole damn, why does that not exist? I literally just told y'all it's places in the world that are completely abandoned with, you know, all like, mind you, you can put together something real quick. I mean, if anything, if we got to call in the Amish people, they build houses in one fucking day, and this shit is never gonna fall down. Like, you don't have to use, you know, whoever them people is, the houses blowing away and da 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 da. Like, we got some real carpenters out this motherfucker. Like, why are we not utilizing the people that we need, like, to do, you know, like, let's put this shit up together real fast, because we got homeless vets all over the street, and we supposed to take care of them. Somebody tell me, because I'm not understanding. They can have whole facilities right where they are. Why is it that when people come to y'all and tell y'all that they need something or something's happening, why does it fall on deaf ears? Unless I go and start being a rebel and a racist. So if I start using the hard N-word too, can I get something? Like, you know, or you know, if I don't. I'm just confused and baffled by, you know, what we take to. Like, why is it that somebody can stand still and do a whole lot of absolutely nothing, and y'all will grab, like, what is the mindset? How is a person getting away? Listen, remember I told y'all about the slaves that did that to the people, and instead of the people saying anything, it was almost like a whole mental thing where they just kind of went along with it because they didn't want to deal with the repercussions of what this would be if we put this out into the universe. So the gist of it is a black woman, her people. And instead of, you know, first of all, it shouldn't have been that. And mind you, they wasn't her people. And so she should have, basically, right? Because if you kidnap, then that could happen, right? Okay, so we're not even mad about the crime. The part of that is weird is that the people that their friends came to the house, sat down and ate dinner on multiple occasions. The lady, the banks and everything figured out how to make this shit legal because they all knew they were in trouble. And history just went on. That means somewhere in there, you're right. But instead, you just want to go along with whatever it is. It's like when I say about the people sitting online all day long. It's a gang of people sitting online all day long, and all they is giving you is, you know, Black history facts, right? About us, right? I love that, right? And I'm thankful for that. But the question that I ask everybody every time is, how long did you know this? How long have you known? Because if you've been knowing it and you never said anything, I don't fuck with you either. Like, you just as guilty as them. So I'm glad that you're telling me, but you also are telling me that you will perpetuate a crime as well. You will be a go along to get along, because as long demonify you or whatever that word is, long as it is okay, because now it's like, you know, it's cool to tell, you know, history. I mean, not for nothing, people are getting, you know, big accounts and everything else off of it. So it's paying, it's lucrative to tell Black history right now. What happens when it's not so lucrative? Are they still going to be saying it? Will they even remember it? What happens when, if next year, like I said, when it hits, the clock strikes 2026, they make it illegal for a woman like me or any other black woman to have a house or own a house or anything else. Or when they start trying to put us out because, you know, they done made everybody fired and da 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 da. And so now people can't pay. But mind you, the racist community comes together, but the other people don't come together, because why should you need help? You should not need no help from us, honey. Like, everybody needs to do what they need to do for themselves. But mind you, if I go out here and have bad behavior, then you will help. Again, I keep saying, we teaching these things are taught. If you have bad behavior, but maybe that's not bad behavior, that's good behavior. You see what I'm saying? So it's bad behavior, because I need to know. And then who's teaching good behavior and bad behavior? Because if in fact that's good behavior and I just have to go show my ass and get something, I'm gonna be showing my ass later on today, okay? So just tell me what we gotta do. Do you see what I'm saying? Yep, like the girl with the keys to the store. Yes, when you was you gonna say? When was you gonna say something? They never gonna say nothing. She said with a G string. In fact, but mind you, that's what my brother tells me. My brother says, when been crying out since the day my daddy died, 6/28/07. And mind you, that's the day before. I mean, not the day, a year before. I said 08. We might have been close. But my brother says the same exact thing. When you really want something, just get fucking butt naked. That's how you got to do it. You got to get butt naked. You got to just reveal, be transparent on everything. But literally, at this point, like, you're just gonna have to show your ass. You just gonna have to show up. You just gonna have to be in people's faces. You're just gonna have to be da 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 da. Because otherwise, nobody's gonna hear you until they fucking hear you. And that's just like I keep saying, how, you know, people keep thinking that shit's a game. People keep thinking shit's a game until it's not a game anymore. And it's almost like the thing where you could have left somebody alone. You could have left somebody alone, but you didn't. Instead, you chose to keep perpetuating a problem in a situation that didn't have to be. But that was your only benefit, because you needed to be whatever it was that you needed to be in order to make that happen. It's like I seen a video one day and a girl said she kept trying to fight this girl. And the dude kept saying, leave her alone. Leave her alone. He holding his girlfriend back. Mind you, he holding his girlfriend back and she got a friend with her because they was trying to bank her. Meanwhile, he holding a friend back. Oh no, he holding the girl back that was trying to fight her from the beginning. She beat the friend ass. So after they let that go, now all of a sudden the girl is trying to, you know, attack the girl, but the boy steady, you know, holding it down for his girlfriend. Like, I'm gonna let y'all, you know, go ahead and run it up, but what y'all not gonna do is jump her out here. Meanwhile, y'all could have just left. That girl beat the brakes off both of y'all. Y'all was the initiator. You got the brakes beat off of you. Y'all was the initiator. You could have just went home. You could have just had a Snickers. You could have just had anything but that ass beating, but you literally fought for it. Get your ass beat. Like, that's like what they say, what's an analogy? Cutting your nose off to spite your face. Because you didn't have to have a black eye or anything else. You could have just left well enough alone and went the fuck home. Same scenario. Girl, they filming the girls out in the parking lot. Guess who the aggressor is? The bitch standing by the door. You trying to get somebody that's in the car. Girl sitting there, you know, trying to get her to go on this and the third. Before you know, her head is inside the car. She don't look like she winning. You getting the brakes beat off of you by somebody that you could have walked away from. Why you gotta keep trying it? Like, you done got away with so much. Like, y'all done got away with so much. Everybody, like, again, you shouldn't be tired. You should definitely be ready. Because if you keep letting them slide, and the them is the people that's doing that and don't have nothing to do with, you know, anything else, it's the energies and the people that keep wanting to replay a cycle that is over, done, and dead. We literally should be, you know, doing some other shit. But meanwhile, you want to go back to 1302? Like, I didn't sign up for this shit. Ain't no way you gonna tell me that I signed up to go, like, we here now and you want, no. You want to go back to 1932? Like, I don't care how much we continue to play with timing. I don't care how many times we play with time, whether or not it's the past or the future, it ain't gonna work. And I don't know whether or not y'all heard me in that last video, and I'm gonna just bring it back again. Because if you heard, then you heard. And if you heard, because I replayed it myself. I replayed it myself. That message came out of nowhere. And I listened to the way I said it. Ain't no fucking way. Ain't no fucking way. And so whether or not you want to play with time, you know, the past or the present, the scenario keeps being the same. Y'all, the outcome is the same. It's total destruction. Whether or not it be then or now. And this is why I keep trying to tell y'all, now is what's important. Y'all, this is it. This is your moment. Right here, right now. Whatever you're doing, this is it. Y'all seen how many times it got destroyed. I don't give a fuck what them people trying to tell y'all. God said. God ain't tell them people that. God did not tell them people that. That's some shit that they pulled out of their ass and that they're trying to tell you because they're trying to keep you in a perpetual, continual loop. This is it. This right here that you doing right here, right now is it. And you are setting the stage for what they're going to say. I told y'all already before. When they find this book, they're going to know that I was the greatest ever. Okay? Because I wrote it. Do it remind you of anything? It could be right. It could be wrong. Y'all could be thinking I'm the worst, whatever. I wrote it. I said it. This is going to be the only thing that they find. I win. You're wrong. Okay? So when it gets uncovered and they start saying, oh, well, this was the da-da-da-da-da, like, ain't nobody give a fuck what you saying. They found the book. The book said this was it. This what happened. I wrote in the book that, you know, I can write anything in the book. And in the book, I said they stole it. And of course, they would want to be looking for this book like hell. Because again, remember, you know, all the things that you could have left that said this is what they did. They want to get rid of it. But just so y'all know, there is no stopping what's about to happen next. There was no stopping Lot. There was no stopping Noah. There was no stopping. There was no stopping. It already started. The cycle has already been started. To be continued. The saga continues. The Game of Thrones is happening right now. Whether or not you want to listen, whether or not you want to believe it, whether or not, like, go back to all that shit and then go back and look at them documents. This is it. Y'all just got a nicer car. You ain't in that fucking horse and buggy and that chariot. But same fucking law, same shit. Same reason how we got here. Same shit. Over and over and over and over and over again. You get an opportunity. Hey, gays. So you get an opportunity right now. Where y'all at? What y'all doing? A whole lot of nothing. I know. Me too. Just sitting here on the internet trying to figure out where the fuck the people at and who is who and what's what. Because as of now, that's all we got. And hopefully, you know, before they start moving the motherfucking signs around. Because who's going to move signs around? They done it before. It's not new. It didn't just happen in the movie. It is happening again. That's why they're arguing over land. It's right in your face. You're not missing the plot. We're in the thick of it. The movie's being written right now. It's the same set, same people, same da-da-da-da-da. I'm gonna just give you a nicer car, a better house. But mind you, the houses probably were better back then. I'd rather have, the fucking stonemason house. But at the end of the day, the day gonna end and you gonna get what the fuck you gonna get. In school, getting my BA in psychology. Girl, so you can help us all. At least you'll be a great one because at least you understand. At least you're not just gonna be out here, hey, a little bit. But same scenario. Kathleen, hey. Either way, y'all, we gonna have to figure it out. We gonna have to understand. We gonna have to learn. This is what it is. So, I don't know what y'all want me to do. Other than, like, if y'all need me to summon somebody, like, what y'all need me to do? Because I keep trying to tell God on them. I tell everybody, I'm snitching. I'm telling. Like, the minute I get through the gate, God, did you not hear me? I've been trying to tell you about this person, this one, this one, this one, this one, and this one. Like, God, they was infringing upon people's rights. I've been trying to tell you. I'm telling the whole, everything. That's all I got to say. You said free will, God. Meanwhile, they was down here making us pay for water, making us do this, making it like do all the shit, God, that we did not want to do. I was just trying to, walk around the world and go see some, different fish and, go to Tahiti, Maui, go see who my mystery man in Hawaii is, like all that. And then here we are, God. In the middle of some BS again. And why they ain't never let us go to Eden? Who's gatekeeping Eden? Because I know it ain't nothing but women there. It gotta be. Because over here, this ain't right. And for the men who, are doing the right thing, I love y'all. But if you sitting by, them other niggas and they not doing nothing, then you part of the problem. If you don't tell your friends when they out here doing, da-da-da-da, if you believe in a rib scenario, you part of the problem because ain't no way. It's not possible. That's all I got to say. It's a lot of shit happening. I love you more. Either way, y'all, that's what it is. So I gotta figure out what I'm about to do today. And yes, so y'all know, super chats, super stickers, definitely welcome. If y'all wish to donate towards my channel, click the link in the bio, please and thank you, because it's definitely appreciated. And yeah, everything else, if y'all ain't seen y'all something down there in the click the link in the bio, because it's a lot of good stuff in there, all of that. All right, because apparently I work here. All right. So past that, that's what I got for y'all. We gonna make it happen. We gonna make it do what it do. God is watching, and that's all I can say. And watching everybody, me included. You see what I'm saying? So just know it. Y'all not missed on it either. Stop letting shit go over top of your head, because at the end of the day, you gonna be held accountable for, did you see that? Yes, you did. Did you do anything about it? No, you did not. A lady the other day said she was in the store. This was a white lady. She on TikTok too. She said she was in the store and she just happened to notice that there was some strange white man in the store with some young girl that had a dog. She said it was 6 or 7 people in the store standing behind her. Nobody said a thing. Meanwhile, this nasty ass man, she said it looked weird. He's groping this girl and all this extra shit. And so she proceeds to follow them and call the police. How many people would have really actually done that? Meanwhile, with all the state of, like I said, young people being running, T word, and these people running in and why all y'all gangster ass people that swear y'all bullies and shit, why y'all all wear masks and why y'all always anonymous? That's what I need to know. Because to me that's strange, because if you really like that, be that. It always gives the thing, like, how they say certain people become cops and things of that nature because in school they was, But it gives that. It gives a lot of that. That's why a lot of y'all are doing the weird shit y'all are doing, because y'all had no authority, no none of that. But I pray God get y'all. Like in real life, every day I literally, because other than that, if I gotta be here and watch that, I'm gonna keep praying that God get y'all. Because I'm confused as to like and get them. Like literally, whatever they do to a person. And then with that being said, y'all better pray that I never, ever, 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 ever get put in a seat of sitting to be in control of nothing that has to do with over here. Because literally, I promise y'all, this gonna be the first time y'all ever see something happen the way that it should. Because if you do that, then clearly you don't mind. You see what I'm saying? So why are you doing that? And then you shouldn't complain. It'd be funny to me how the people that do the worst, most ungodliest things never want it done to them. But the fear of it being done to you is never why y'all not do it. Like, I'm confused. So when you start the movie, like when the production starts rolling, and you is setting up to create whatever, chaos or whatever you're about to do, like it never goes through your mind to say, I shouldn't do that, I should be a better person. Nope, you be sharpening up everything else like, I got you and you're gonna be scared, huh? Da, 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 da. I'm gonna come back and get you. Like I swear on everything I love. And if that has ever happened to me in any scenario, like I pray that my spirit is so like the movie is, that my spirit is so hooked on everything. Like you never exist in another timeline, like everything. Because and mind you, God noticed about me. Like if there's a way for me to come back in spirit to anybody, I promise you, you can bank on that shit. Like you can bank on the fact that I am who I am so much that I talk to God about it, and bitch, you will never sleep ever another day, and nobody that comes near you will sleep ever again. Like it's just gonna be awakened. It's her. It's her. It's her. That's all they're gonna be saying. It's her. Yup. It is. I'm gonna be writing shit on you in your sleep and everything. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like taking my nail and literally just carving my name in your shit to the tune of them people gonna be thinking that you're doing it yourself. That's the type of haunting I'm gonna be doing. Because why? Why would I not? Like, I thought you liked it like that. I thought you liked it frisky. Like you like hunting people down and you like, stalking in the shadows. I thought you liked that. No? Oh. Only when you're doing it. Oh. Either way, just know that's gonna be on my agenda. So while y'all are doing whatever y'all are doing, I'm gonna be creating in my brain the spell that binds my energy to wherever the fuck you are. Because bitch, yeah. And I'm not joking. Like literally, y'all ask God about it. Cause yeah, bitch, you definitely gonna know. Don't ever do that again. That's how I pray that some of the ancestors are on y'all right now. Like honestly, I pray, and mind you, this is for energy, because like I said, it don't got nothing to do with color, race, creed, none of that. The energy is the energy, because people just be in different vessels, meat suits, da 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 da. But I pray that any energy that is connected to me and a person is doing anything, like get them. My energy should get you, like when you go through into your dream state and everything else. I pray that I'm standing there at every door you unlock. So I pray that, while you're doing whatever you're doing in your waking hours, I pray that the minute you close your eyes and, you go into the dream realm, I'm like Freddy on your ass. You could go to God about it. I don't care. God know me. And I pray that in your dream, every time you wake up, you come out with something that basically says, I was there. And you say, it was her. Yes, bitch. Because, yeah. Why is she like that? I don't know. It's just that in my mind, I'm not a person that messes with anybody. So because I don't mess with anybody, when people start messing with me, I'll be trying to think of the worst way. And bitch, my nails with my name on your ass. Literally on your ass. That's what I'm gonna be doing. Sitting on your chest, like you know how they be talking about the banshees or the when you have sleep paralysis and the person get up on you like this, right? Like right up on top of you, straddling your ass, like right in your face. Hot breath, bitch. The worst type of breath, okay? Like, I'm gonna make sure that you can't breathe because this is the only breath you smell, okay? That type of shit. So play if you wanna. Some of y'all don't even realize, like, it's not even the physical person you should be afraid of. It's definitely really the spiritual person because, bitch, I ain't got it for you. At all, period. Like, you know, God grants grace. I'm going to grant you what you granted everybody else in the real life. And so, tormentation is going to be it. God, please, let me get them. Like, God, if you don't want to get them, if that happens, I'll get them for you, okay? But I rather just want to be around here living and loving and things of that nature. But if anything happens and they accidentally take me off this realm, bitch, you, your mama, your kids, and everybody that's attached to your lineage is going to get this work. So I would be one of the people that basically, when they said they have a family curse that's attached to them, that would be me on your ass, okay? Because I'm going to make sure that that's the assignment. God, you seen what he did. You seen what they did. You seen what they family did. They didn't raise them right, God. So let me get them this time in this generation. Like, I got it. And I'm not joking. I'm for real. Like, that be the shit I be talking about. They won't do it again. And after that, you're going to come back as a fucking beetle, bitch. Or one of them damn stink bugs that be running around here. What is that shit? If they be around here look like a fucking potato bug or something. But I think they call it a stink bug. They always try and get the fuck in. You gonna come back like that. Or as a dog or something. And not a well taken care of dog. Like a mangy fucking, what you call them dogs? A mangy mutt. You gonna come back as one of them. Just ripping and running out on the streets. Going from Baltimore to fucking Baltimore to Maryland. Just walking back and forth. From one city to the next. Bitch. Listen, this is not what you wanted. You be sitting here how like they be talking about the women from the Salem witch trials and shit when they was trying to burn them women up and they would be like, oh, she cursed them and then this happened and the town went dark. Bitch, that type. I'll be liking shit like that. Like that's the type of shit you gotta bring to them, okay? Not just no simple, oh, we gonna haunt you, boo. No, bitch. We gonna do some real shit to you, okay? Now y'all keep wanting to play around. This is what they said. Who the fuck is they? Who is they and who put that in there? And have y'all seen that lady? Because there's a lady right now. She's comparing Bibles and things of that nature. Mind you, none of the Bibles are saying the same thing. Don't be bringing them Bamas to my state. We got enough of them here already. Did you see they said y'all got some real like leopards running around there, some big ass cats. How y'all get that? Listen, this shit crazy. Like the amount of stuff that keeps coming out, like I don't understand. How we go from like 2025 has been a year of like I think a portal opened and everything just got dumped into the shit like fuck it, pour some of that in there too. Like, oh, they wasn't used to the big rabbit that was the size of a dog. Let's put a cat in there the size of a dog. Oh, they ain't used to that. Let's put a rat in there the size of like, damn, how much more? Listen, I ain't even gonna say it. Matter of fact, let me not, cause I'm laughing, but I just saw it. I was going to say how much shit you Gary put in the 2025. I ain't gonna say nothing, cause they might be able to. They gonna open up. Y'all can take a little more. No, thank you. Like we didn't had enough. Thank you. Don't pour nothing else into the system. We good. Y'all can stop now. Either way, God get them, because listen, they definitely is getting on my nerves, because what the fuck? Like, how much more stuff do y'all want to make just not make any sense? Because this shit is not making no sense, God. Like, every day you wake up, it's something weird and random that comes about. Like, and like I said, a lot of it I'm not even mad at. I'm just thankful that, you know, you get the opportunity to see that it's real. Like, this is actually happening. But on another note, it makes me wonder, where is our tribe at? Right. Not even a little bit. Yes. Where is our tribe at? Because she said, hell no, I noticed that when I went to jail and those Bibles aren't even King James. Yes. Well, that's one of the things. The ladies looking at the Bibles, and right now, and that's another thing, they starting to learn all this stuff about King James finally. And like, you know, how he was, you know, doing what he wanted to do with the Bible. And so, how y'all gonna say that God said? Like, King James said. King James ain't God. King James wrote that. Then the other Bible say what it say. But it should have been a thing where they couldn't tamper with it. So if you couldn't tamper with it, then it would be the same, whole and complete, untampered with. So once you started tampering with it, I can't listen to nothing you say, because did he really? He gonna have to come tell me that then. So I'm gonna have to listen to that. But until then, I can't listen to nothing y'all say, because everything that y'all saying keeps being proven to me that it's not true. It keeps being shown to me that your only reason for doing that is because you want to keep me under control, or you want to keep a group of people under control. Meanwhile, you're not being fair, excuse me, even in your dealings with me or them. Because little do y'all know, after they convince all these people that, you know, y'all should gang up against them, then they go against y'all too. And then y'all be wanting us to come help y'all. But meanwhile, we was trying to tell y'all that they didn't care about nobody. They was only playing with y'all because they needed some type of leverage. But in my mind, I feel like I just need to, you know, not say nothing. Just shut the hell up, because nobody's going to listen until it's too late. It's like the thing that I said, about the fog. Again, entertainment purposes only. Oh, I meant to tell y'all something else. See what I'm saying? All right, so the fog that happened yesterday, right? I came to y'all and I said, y'all don't mind me. My nose only gets snotty when I'm sitting here. When I get off here, I'm gonna be singing, dancing, laughing, everything else, no snot. Okay. Something about me sitting in the spiritual realm makes my nose snotty. Okay. I said something to y'all about the fog, but the fog wasn't important. You're immune to that. All right. Be mindful. Immune to the shit. You ain't got that to worry about. Now, back to the fog. Last year, I said to y'all, because I was out doing, you know, a little ride around, and I noticed that there was something transactional taking place up on the moon, or near it. It wasn't making sense. Mind you, this for real. It wasn't making sense, because why the fuck is that? Like, why is that? You know how you done been to the corner store and you can see the transactional? It was happening up there. What they was doing, I don't know. Anyway, long story short, I happened to be leaving out, coming around, and I was paying attention to that, but then not also noticing, what the fuck is that in the air? It wasn't making sense, because, you know, I'm 49. I know what fog looks like. What the fuck is that? So I rolled my windows up, because what the fuck is that? But it was already too late, because I had been paying attention to that. I wasn't paying attention to this. Anyway, after I made note of it, I came to the internet. I said, y'all, something was happening this morning. I was noticing this, but then I started to pay attention to this. Because my community don't listen. I said, don't say nothing, share it. Don't say nothing, just share it, right? Ain't nobody say nothing, ain't nobody share nothing, right? Months later, I started to hear people say, this is now happening. It's a thing. It's now rolling from here to there. Meanwhile, it kept leaving a string of right? So, mind you, I was shut down for 2 weeks after that. Damn near. To the tune of, I fell asleep, and I said this to y'all, and it felt like the deepest sleep ever. And it probably would have been a good sleep if, in fact, I hadn't realized that's not right. It was so heavy that when, you know how you wake up but you're not fully awake yet? That moment when you are conscious enough to know, like, you could be about to wake up or you could be about to go back to sleep, so it's a little bit iffy. Somewhere in that mode, I realized I was awake and I snatched myself out of sleep. Literally snatched myself out of sleep. I had to. Otherwise, I would have just went back to sleep and went back to sleep. It was heavy. So when I snatched myself out of my sleep, later on that day, all of a sudden, I'm seeing some other people and they're saying that same scenario, but they noticed that was very weakened. So they was having issues, you know, being mobile. More people than not had the same stuff. Nobody said nothing. Everybody just took it. They was calling it the or the other side of that, mystery. Okay? Because as y'all know, shit starts shaking. And so other people were having the same da 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 da. Anyway, long story short, I saw it. I said it again. Don't say nothing. Just share it. Mind you, guess what? It was already too late because by the time I showed it to y'all, I still had to go outside. Anyway, somebody that I was with is now not feeling well. And I said to them yesterday, I said, you do realize that after I said that, we still had to go outside. And so now today, they got... So something's not right, but whatever that is, I don't know. I don't want to, conspiracy. Then y'all find out something was happening. Either way, something happening again. Why? I don't know. I'll tell y'all why. Is in the grand scheme of, I need, some of y'all to extra stage left. I need some of y'all to extra stage left. It's too many of y'all. And if I start some shit, I might not be able to, And then the other part that I'm noticing is not only did we give y'all access to, kind of travel over state lines and country lines and oceans and byways and highways and things of that nature. And now y'all energy is starting to notice other energy, like energies abroad. And so if y'all energies start linking up and y'all start communicating a problem could be, underway. But meanwhile, be mindful. I said the Game of Thrones is a real thing. And on the Game of Thrones, you know what they was moving around for. The goal was the land, right? Because, if I can't be the biggest empire if I don't have the biggest empire. And so in order for me to have the biggest empire, I got to be able to take, other people's empires. And also, remember when I said about tone and pitch? So it's like a thing. If I say a couple words or if I say something, because the power of life and death is in the tongue, my goal is to get you to shut the hell up. So I don't want you to say anything. My goal is to take your voice. All right. And a lot of y'all don't realize I already took your voice. Because in the movie, I make you afraid so you don't say anything. Even when you have a voice, even if it's, even in a way to be able to alert anybody, I already took your voice. I made you afraid. So that was step number 1. Step number 2 is divide and conquer. You don't have a voice already because I took that. And now I'm going to make you dislike them. But remember I told y'all we were smarter than that? We were smarter than that. But it still have as yet to see. Anyway, I'm also going to double down on y'all. Okay, so if you thought the last time was bad, buckle up, okay? Because, bitch, I got some different shit for y'all this time. Because I thought that I had y'all down to the T because I started writing stuff down and I was profiling. Because remember, I said behavioral specialist, somebody that watches or pays attention to, people's da 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 da. And maybe the person is around. That could be a person's job even right now, but it was also the science of, because monetize, remember I said monetize, and with the other word, whatever the other word was, how can I get this to pay out for whatever that is? Because that's the system, and you got to pay the piper, because bitch, you're not bigger than the algorithm. Okay, so I don't know if that means anything to you or it care. She said, right, not even a little bit. You talking about something else. But if you care, and I want to tell y'all something so bad because I need you to know this thing at, because then it's just sad. It's we gonna figure it out. I'm gonna figure out how to tell y'all, and y'all gonna figure out how to get it. Cause if you ain't hearing me, if you can't hear me, just hear me. All right. So like when I'm saying stuff, I'll be talking to certain people, and I say, this has been enacted, right? And so they normally will know, but it's like a thing. It's like a code word. So not that everybody could get it, because when you started speaking in Pig Latin, they ended up getting it. It's like a select language that only your tribe is going to be able to get, but it's also a part of. It's like when I'm reading, and when I'm reading, because most of the time I'm just going to go over the thing. I don't have a enunciation or pronunciation. No, it's not that. It is the tone, because if you say a word, like I normally just run everything together, because but there is a pause that should have been put in there. But if you don't get the pause, you don't understand, like it was a moment that had to be waited for. Okay? Tell me sooner than later. I unfortunately moved back in with her out of honor and respect for her being my mother and getting older. There's nothing wrong with that. Um, So there was a pause in the moment, in the middle of there. But literally, like if I was going to say something, right? Because I told y'all before, when I used to speak to the universe, how did that get off the charger? When I used to speak to the universe, and oh, because it's on this one. And I used to tell the universe stuff, right? And it would just happen right away, like instantly. The universe is already on my frequency, right? But if somebody came and they was trying to knock into the universe with my code, and if they didn't have the right tone and pitch for the key to unlock, the universe would instantly know that it's not me. So like, because I'm outside all the time, so the way my area knows that it's me is I'm always outside, I'm always touching the ground, I'm always, da 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 da. I could have, cut myself or anything else like that, so it's like DNA on my ground that I'm here, right? So they know that I'm around here. If somebody else tried to come and use those same, patterns or da 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 da, they would know instantly that it's not me because it's not my signature. But the person tried to use my signature, the voice, the sound. You know how like you could hear somebody and you instantly know, like you don't even know a person, but you could tell a person's voice because you just heard it multiple times, but you never notice like if their pitch changes or if this happens or if something else. So it's like listening to somebody. So I was listening to somebody the other day and they was talking, but meanwhile their energy told me you're in danger. It didn't say that. It said, something else, but danger was the word that they used. But mind you, the person was saying whatever they were saying and I was talking to their energy. So I don't be listening to what the saying, and neither should you. Body language is important. People will try to, alter their behaviors and this, that, and the third. Body language don't lie. Um, it is certain things that will also happen. The energy will automatically start to spike. Um, the house started talking, like literally. It was weird. So shit around you will start doing stuff in order to tell you, um, high alert, high alert. And so, another thing is my body reads, so when the energy spikes, right? Okay, this way. So I notice men have this thing. And I know y'all probably, sick and tired of hearing me say that, but that's who I normally notice it around, okay? So a guy came over here a couple weeks back and he was coming to get something. I forgot what he wanted. Anyway, long story short, when he showed up, he was nice, black dude, da 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 da, said, talking normal, whatever. But what I noticed about him is, and I'm looking at him like I ain't made no aggressive nothing. We standing there, we talking, we having like a good talk, but he's shaking like a leaf, shaking like a salt shaker. I'm literally 5'2", 5'3" on a great day if I my posture right, right. I'm 5'2". This is a man, a big man. What are you shaking for, sir? But before he started shaking in the process, my energy spiked to the tune of like my body heated up. And then I happened to look at him and I noticed it was coming off of him. So I felt him before his body showed me that he was, which threw me off because what was you here for, sir? What was you here to do? What was you about to do? What is all that for? Mind you, he's not the only person that I've noticed that around. Cause when people are coming to do, weird random shit, they start doing that. Mind you, it's been people around that ain't even that I didn't think was trying to do weird random shit, but I had to pay attention to their body language because their body language said they was trying to do something, because why you shaking like a salt shaker? Well, like, what is the problem? I ain't did nothing. I ain't said nothing. We having a good conversation. You shouldn't be shaking like a salt shaker, sir. Same person, same scenario. Later on, somehow they decided to make another entrance, right? I don't know what this man wants, but on the second time, I felt like you was just buying shit just because. Like, you just showed up just because, right? But even that day, same scenario, shaking like a salt shaker. But then something else happened. Something else happened, and while they was getting their shit together, one of my neighbors was coming over here. So I don't know what they was doing, but like, they sat in a place for longer than I thought. Like, what the fuck is you still here for? But other people showed up, so that was another thing. But literally, and mind you, again, you know, y'all, God, and I believe like everybody else do, and number one rule of Earth School is don't die. But I be at my house, and I feel like, in all actuality, my house is definitely gonna keep me safe and be protected. Da 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 da. All these things, right? I don't go looking for no problems or no trouble with nobody. But for some reason, thank you. For some reason, the people that come and they see you, you sit on the internet and everything else, and maybe I look like a easy mark or something, right? But I'm not messing with nobody. Why is y'all camera so dark? Like, y'all camera look like it's a problem. Anyway, y'all cameras is looking like they should, but your camera is not right. Anyway, I don't want to start no problems with nobody. I don't want nobody starting problems with me and all of that other shit. But and I keep saying to people, the best laid plan always has a flaw. And so when you realize certain people that you shouldn't even engage with, you shouldn't even play with, you shouldn't invite yourself, you shouldn't insert yourself, because that interaction with any of those people triggered something else, and it will always trigger something else. Because again, people don't realize how energy is moving. And I told y'all, my energy talking to niggas in places that I ain't never even met. They know it too, to the tune of now niggas is talking about energy talking to other people. Mind y'all, I've been saying that. I've been telling y'all that for a long time. Now other people are hosting. Oh, well, the energy. Yeah, motherfucker, I've been trying to tell y'all. Y'all don't listen because, I'm crazy. I intercepted a man. That's my brother. I intercepted a man to kill me and ended up winning over. That's always the way it's going to go. Like, they don't understand. Hello? Can you hear me? You hear me? Yeah. Oh, I'm on live too. I sent you a text message. Okay. Yo, word. Yeah. All right, I love you. Sorry to bother you. No, good. All right, bye. Love you. Bye. Y'all forgive me. I had to answer the phone for my brother. Yeah, so I intercepted, but that's another thing. Like, things like that, people don't be expecting things like that to happen, right? So the fact that you're even saying that, same scenario, right? And people, again, they would think that something's wrong. But long story short, a person got sent to my house that I didn't ask to come to my house, which is weird because the person that I asked to come to the house is the person that set up my security system, right? And this is why I keep saying, like, the spiritual people, like, I believe you, because so much stuff has happened and people will try to act like this ain't happening, da, 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 but y'all don't realize some of these interactions be set up to be what they are. The man that actually came to my house to fix my security system was a little short, dark-skinned man. I know this for a fact because I was getting ready to cuss this nigga the fuck out, right? They fell through my roof when they came to put my security system in. When I first moved into this house, the cable people came and punctured my line, and now the electricity is moved around. Then this nigga came and fell through that bedroom door, right? The wall. Pissed me off. Anyway, so I remember what that man looked like. In the process of me going through Dark Night of the Soul and everything else, so first thing, I was being hard, okay, because I heard the message. It said, right? But I wasn't knowing that, I wasn't knowing they was talking to me. All right? Because it was weird. And the way shit was playing itself out, the way everything was going, it wasn't making sense. Like, and again, like, it gotta make sense. Make it make sense. So when people were saying what they were saying, I was taking stock and value into myself, because I'm saying, like, ain't no fucking way. I'm very much, make sure you taking care of this, da 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 da. I ain't got time for whatever that, weird shit is that people be trying to do or say or any of that. Thank you, do harm. I love you. I appreciate it. Um, I don't be having time for that, right? And so I'll be wanting to make sure that shit is the way that it's supposed to be and that it makes sense, because I wasn't trying to come off crazy either. Anyway, long story short, I heard them say don't get the electrician to come to your house. I didn't know they was talking about. I called the fucking man because my system was going crazy. Lo and behold, it could have already been just a setup or things, because I had already said to y'all about me getting the police to come check my house because my window got left open because the system had got bypassed. Meanwhile, I don't know how a person would have even gotten into the house in the 5 minutes that I had left. Okay. Anyway, it happened. The person that came to the door was not that fucking man. Mind you, I sent it to the same fucking text message that I've been using for the man that came and installed my system. When that person showed up, this is a big tall man that had to bend down like a giant to get in my fucking house. All right, instantly now it's too late. My system, now I'm on, like, he's already in here now, so you know what I'm saying, this is fucked up, and I'm here by myself. The funny part was, this is how certain things end up saving you as well. That day was the day that my son had to go his driver's license, so I had to take my son to his driving test. So I knew I wasn't going to be too long with this man, but I started saying to him, like, shit. Mind you, my spirit ended up saying, tell him what happened to you. Long story short, let me tell you the weirdest thing that happened. This nigga asked me at the time, could I put this scarf on my head and let him take a picture of me? No. Why would I do that? Magical, so that's to answer your question. I know you're not lying. I know you're not lying. And like I said, the reason why God made me go through what I went through is because I knew, like, there would be people that would come along and they would have had the same experience that I had, or they would have had a similar, and where other people won't believe them, I'm gonna fucking believe you because it happened to me. And like I said, I don't care what nobody say. I'm very much alert, very much aware, very much, like, for what they gonna say, that ain't it. This shit, like, literally happened. Listen, if it was all a setup, it was definitely an elaborate thing that would have gone on, and how many people have to play parts in that? Or is it just like what, the word said, principalities? Like, you dealing with spirits and things of that nature, and not just people, or whatever that is. There's a whole lot of other stuff that goes into everything that we're dealing with and everything that we going in that don't make sense. Mind you, I done had a man, like a normal, nigga that wasn't even into spirituality, da 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 da, a witness to some shit that I could tell scared the hell out of this nigga, with one of the groups that we have been in. Why did it happen? I don't know. How did it happen? I don't know. Either way, people started being shown whatever that energy is trying its hardest. This is also why I keep trying to tell people, stop playing around, because y'all don't realize I don't even know what that is. And until we figure out what that is, or until I'm shown what that is dangerous. Whatever that is dangerous. And all it's trying to do is, we got one that is, trying to figure out how to get near and, But whatever that energy is fucking dangerous. And I don't mean for y'all. I mean for me. I mean for y'all. So don't get it fucked up. It's not dangerous for me. It's dangerous for you. Because it's been protecting me the whole time. I don't know how that happened or why it is happening. I don't know where it came from. All I know is whatever that energy is ain't right, and it's definitely dangerous. Same thing happened when my maintenance man was in and out of my house. Girl. While I was home alone sleeping, but he got weird and I had to beat his ass, and he rolled around on top of me in my mom's bed, then begged me to give him a daughter. That's crazy. And that fog look aggressive. I'm trying to tell you, like, none of this shit is new. Like, I'm telling you, I done seen all this shit before. All of this shit is the same exact, like, it's just a repeat of whatever this is. And again, I feel like whatever it is that they have done, they're getting this close to figuring out, oh, it's not going to be able to, we're never going to be able to fix it past whatever that hump is. Literally, it's a replay over and over and over again. Pretty soon, y'all, they're gonna be talking about us again, that this got dumped underwater. You see how where Atlantis is? You see where the majority of shit is? Under the water. So when they saying the exact same thing, oh, mind you, how the fuck do y'all think they keep building on top of the buildings? Like, it, how y'all think they keep doing that? Told him he must be needing a surrogate and he could pay me to be his surrogate for his child. LOL. Men's looked at me stupid. Well, I would stay away from him, period. But literally, I don't be trying to go around nobody. I be trying to stay away from people. If y'all listen to what I've been saying, even on my channel before, I kept saying, I wasn't even talking to people in the chat because I was scared for y'all. Like, do y'all not remember me saying that? Because for some reason, anytime I talk to people in the chat, guess what it was doing? Attacking the people in the chat. Like, it's the weirdest thing. And it's nothing but an energy. The bitch goes through phone lines and things of that nature. Like, listen, y'all, all I can say is you don't gotta believe me. But anybody that comes around gets to know real quick, that ain't right. It's like when Christine, the car, remember when people get in Christine and all of a sudden the car would start to, make noise and go to radio stations? Whatever that is like that. It's very aggressive, but it ain't figured out how to get into a body yet. They already showed AI images of NY and CA underwater last year on the news. I mean, but that's not even like literally a thing that anybody should second guess. Like when the people be saying that shit, God said he would never destroy the world by water again, bitch. Like, what God y'all talking about? You talking about the God that wrote the book, the man that wrote the book? Is that who y'all God is? Because literally, I don't understand why y'all don't see that everything's underwater. Every time something happens, every civilization is underwater. Or it gets swallowed up by a volcano. So where the hell do y'all think that we going on a planet full of water? So to me, that's weird that that's y'all comeback. Oh, God said he would never flood the... Bitch, shut up. Like, I can't listen to y'all because ain't y'all the same people saying that these people been lying to y'all? Ain't y'all the same people that's breaking down why and how they been lying to y'all? But meanwhile, that's one of the ones y'all stick to. That's crazy. If I'm not going to believe you, I ain't going to believe shit you said. Nothing. Because I'm going to just know you're a liar. That's all you've been doing is telling a whole bunch of lies. Okay. But you're not going to get me to believe a portion of, like, the rib part. I ain't believing that. Never believing that we came out of no fucking rib. When I know babies come out of, the JJs. I'm never fucking believing that, oh, it's never going to be flooded. But mind you, it's tsunamis. It's a nigga out here named Noah building 9 boats to help your ass out. And quite frankly, all of them ain't gonna fly. Because guess what? The people that they want to put on them probably ain't no damn good. Here we go again. Like, I don't even know, even if, for real, in all actuality, suppose God said you could republish or republish the, are you going to rewrite that same dumbass story? Or are you going to say, God let Noah build the boat, the Noah that's here now? God let, because mind you, that's the other thing. Have y'all not noticed that everything is replaying itself out all over again? We got a Chinese man online talking about reading hieroglyphs and how easy it is. But meanwhile, that was your language. How you say, isn't cursive writing your language? Now, how many of y'all know how to write cursive? I do. And what age group of y'all know how to write cursive? And then after that, tell me who know how to read cursive. And guess what's going to happen? When my book resurfaces and it tells everybody that I was the queen of whatever, anybody that can't read cursive is going to be at a loss for some of these pages. Because, like, how? It's written in cursive. They're not going to know what the hell. But guess what? Them people that be lying, they going to know everything I wrote, and then they going to be saying, she said, coming destruction, deviated far from God's laws, broken covenant. Mind you, I wrote that. So they going to say, no, we did everything right. Meanwhile, I said y'all broke the fucking covenant. That's what I wrote. Gave y'all a date, gave y'all everything. Mind you, also on the side of that, I gave y'all a blessing. They not gonna tell y'all about the blessing. All they gonna tell you is, they gonna stay away from what I said. Deviated far from God's laws. They might not even tell y'all that either, because they gonna want to keep that. Anyway, take it how it resonates. Ain't no way in hell I had to teach my daughter how to write in cursive. Yes, that's what we best to do. Once they started it, that's where all the parents should have went. All the parents should have went that. But guess what? I'm also guilty. Because my youngest son, I don't think knows how to write in cursive. Shit, he barely know how to write. But mind you, he's a fucking genius. So that's the thing. So take it how it resonates. And that's for real. The nigga's a damn genius. But, and his handwriting sucks. But there's a analyst, a behavioral specialist that will tell you that when you got bad handwriting, that means you're smart. Somewhat stopped after I got out of school. Reading cursive ranges depend on the person's handwriting and their style of fancy. Yes, because again, doctors, you know, you can't read a doctor's handwriting and this, that, and the third. But also, depending upon, like she said, depending upon whose handwriting it is, you might not be able to read it anyway. But at least if you know the structure of a word, that a S is made like this, you know what I mean? Then, of course, you'll be able to kind of decipher it a little bit. But just imagine, and 20 years from now, I just wrote hieroglyphs. You see what I'm saying? Like, mind you, I think y'all are so stupid that I'm doing it right in your face. That's not what I said. That's what they said. All right? So I'm not saying that about y'all. That's what they're saying about y'all. Because again, y'all keep letting me replay this movie over and over again. We on like episode 56. Like Noah's here again. That's the same damn Noah. Y'all didn't know that? Same damn Noah. Take it how it resonates. Y'all wouldn't even believe me, would you? Because it's AI. That's the same fucking Noah. Y'all did the same exact thing to his ass in 1302. Go figure. Guess what else is going to happen? Jesus going to show up. Guess what y'all going to do? Same scenario, people. Because y'all saying y'all are woke, but y'all still keep saying God won't flood the earth by water. You saying one thing, but meanwhile your consciousness is still imprisoned. Because it's AI. The dragon has been released. It's flying the fuck around. It's AI. The 4 horsemen have been released. It's AI. The trumpets have already been blown. I done heard 2 of them, if not 3, but at least I done heard 2 of them. It's AI. Because I need for y'all to stay stupid and listen to this rib story. Because, I got ribs, period. Crucify him, period. See what I'm saying? At least y'all know the script. Do y'all not remember when I kept saying stick to the script? Y'all know the script. When Jesus show up, y'all know what to do. Put him on the cross. Do what you need to do. Mind you, they gonna do it in God's name. Because, it's AI. This is a fucking sad ass situation. Like, as much as I really like this shit is sad. Cause it's so much life to have. It's so much like, y'all, we should be on vacation right now in a group effort somewhere sunny, warm, drinking Mai Tais, hanging out, having spiritual discussions, waiting until tonight to be able to have a bonfire on the beach and just, be under the moonlight, hanging out under the stars. Meanwhile, on any given day, we got to worry about whether or not somebody woke up, somebody didn't, somebody hungry, somebody homeless, somebody da-da-da-da-da, and a bunch of people that don't give a damn about this planet. All they want to do is make a buck. So I'm figuring out how to monetize your life right now, because that's important for me. I feel bad in so many different ways, like, because we deserve so much more as people. And if, like, people keep saying God is God, da 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 da, and why do we not know and why do we not understand? We weakened ourselves. We weaken ourselves every day. Every day we wake up and every day we let this system continue to prosper, we weaken ourselves. It's already broke, it's already dismantled, it's already shown us what it is. I don't know what to tell y'all what to do after that, other than the fact that, I speak life and existence, because life and existence for me looks like what I just said to y'all. Like, whatever they got going on that's causing them to want to fight and end the world, is also on the flip side of that. I want to fight to save the world. I want to fight to be able to, see distant lands. I want to fight to be able to hear the truth or be able to understand the truth. I want to fight to be able to live another day. And if not for nothing, I think that what I'm saying is worth fighting for, and what they're talking about damn sure ain't. They're trying to fight us to keep poisoning us. My bad. My bad that I want to live and I want to be great. My bad that I don't want to try to figure out how I'm going to pay my mortgage, or how my insurance is fucking $400 and some and I don't got the cash flow for it, because why is it that high? I'm 49 years old. Ain't no fucking way in life with no accidents. But meanwhile, because somebody else had an accident, I'm being, because it was my car. But meanwhile, I'm 49 with no accidents and my insurance is $400 and something. Facts. Next year, let's do it for our B-days, and working on getting my passport to meet my divine goal, period. But that should be the way life is. It should be, you waking up into whatever it is that, healthy snacks. Like, literally, we're growing grapefruit and things of that nature around here. The kids get to go and chase lightning bugs and things of that nature. People get to know and smell what honeysuckle smell like. Like, literally, I keep telling y'all, I smell summertime. I smell springtime. I don't know what that is, but literally, I smell spring. I smell it now. Whatever that smell is, smells like spring. You see what I'm saying? Like, that's life. It's like the garden. Like, this is where you live. This is what it looks like. This is beautiful. So if we living in a simulation, put me in a garden, please, and thank you, because I don't got time for this shit out here. And make sure that it's, where everybody is willing to work together and da-da-da-da. Don't give me no fucked up ass scenario where you're going to insert something. Leave it alone. Leave it alone. If that's gonna be the simulation, leave it the fuck alone. We don't need nobody meddling. Oh, let's add some outside menace to, like, nah, let's not do that. Let's just leave people the fuck alone. Let us do what we need to do. Travel the world, vacation, move around, see some people, go holler at, the ancestors that actually want us to talk to. And y'all fucking African people, get y'all shit together anyway. Matter of fact, while we at this. Because y'all is good ready to get on my nerves too. Matter of fact, y'all done already got on my nerves, period. Because I'm sick and tired of the division with y'all. Because y'all be so fucking fake. And then y'all act like it's us. No, it's y'all. That's 110% y'all. Y'all is so fucking mad. And why, I don't know. Like, you mad because you didn't get abducted or anything else or whatever the hell the story is. Like, that's so dumb. Or they have no da-da-da-da, but meanwhile, this is where you want to be. Like, we would like for it to be relaxed and, be able to be under great systems and things of that nature. Like, why y'all keep trying to be mad at us? And somebody send homeboy, like, literally, because I'm proud of him. I need to know something. YouTube Studio. Thank you, Miss Kelly. Miss Kelly said you're fucking amazing. Thank you, Miss Kelly. I think she writing outside of the thing, though. Either way, y'all, I love y'all, and what I gotta get ready to get doing. It's gonna be product sales and things of that nature. So, y'all ain't got none of y'all do. YouTube, y'all got some links and shit down below because I had to make sure y'all was early. Y'all got y'all stuff, but everybody else, because I knew I was gonna talk shit. I knew I couldn't come on here and say what I wanted to say and have no product, so I just left it to the side. Either way, click that link down below, please, and thank y'all. As far as y'all concerned, y'all go check out the shop, okay, period, and see what's in there. And if anybody listening and y'all got any sellers on there, this is what I need, because I talked about it this morning. I said, I just be never leaving. Have you ever felt like you got everything and nothing at the same time? Like, that's how I feel. Like, y'all, and I know it's the craziest thing because it seems like everything is happening good, but then also on the side of that, it's everything that is crazy. And so right now, I got my room, the room that I was doing the closet, and I told y'all it's like a disaster. It's clothes all over the place. But mind you, that's the way it's going to be because I was turning that room into a closet. So I need closet systems and things of that nature. So I was hoping that I could get some from the TikTok shop so that way I can also advertise it and I don't have to buy it because, I got other stuff that I'm trying to get done that is questionable right now. Anyway, I don't understand. Like, how can you feel like you have everything and nothing at the same time? Because that's how I feel. You have my dream life for my future with my future children. Girl, I'm trying to tell you, like, that's just all I want to do is just go to the beach and go on vacation. Y'all know I've been saying that for 3 years, but it ain't happened yet because I ain't there yet. And I just got to figure out how to do what I got to do. But as of now, I feel like this morning when I came, that's how I feel. Like everything is happening so great because literally it is, you can see the stuff that everything's paying off. Like, starting to, but it's not there yet. And so it's like it's like this. Like if something gets fucked up in the process, then it's gonna be all fucked up. And then I don't know what to do about that. And then it's, all on God and, whatever in the process. But meanwhile, I'm just, y'all, that's the way I feel right now. Anyway, love y'all. Talk to y'all in a couple minutes.